YouTube, remember, we are using this piece of wood that's used for construction to install windows and doors as a pointer stick to point at objects throughout the room. This is in no way, shape, or form part of a firearm. This is a wood wedge used for installing doors and windows in construction. As well as we have a second device recording. So there you go. Hey, what's up, John? Woke up, John Winks. How's it going? What's up? What's up? How's your evening? Glad I was able to hop on yours earlier today. I hadn't been on one of yours yet, I don't think. Paul Winks or whatever it is. Appreciate you guys showing up. I'm a little tired. I'm not too bad though. I had this job that was really hard to color match. Some movers nicked up some of this person's furniture, and the changing station was really easy to fix. It was the other part that was hard because it was like plastic trim, and how do you stain that? It doesn't take. Despite almost dying on Saturday, I have no complaints at the current moment. Dude, what happened? Almost dying on Saturday. What happened? Get over toasted? Get rained out? Flooded out? A lot of us are getting flooded out. Appreciate you showing up. Hey, Justin, welcome back. He said, I'm back. Eastern, AT, authorized. John Winks. Blood Tick, welcome all. What happened to you then, authorized? Did the chat freeze up? Oh, it had to have. Be right back, guys. Yeah, chat froze up, guys. You a member of NRA yet? Justin, I'm not. CV axle arm broke. I was doing 70, falling behind my dad. CV axle arm. Never heard of that. I've heard of CV axles, but not a CV axle arm. I'm guessing you mean those little things that go inside that click into the front or back, depending if it's rear drive or front, depending on how some are. They have the axle piece and those little twisty cups that are actual CV pieces. Ben, my best gun? I don't know. Forward drive, okay. I'm not sure what really my best gun is. I know what one of my favorite are. That's my favorite semi-automatic pistol I have. Canic TTI Combat. Forward drive, okay. It's a 5-pound chunk of metal that almost went through my windshield. Yeah, that's a Mosin Nagant, Leo. Good eye. That's from 43. It's the M38 carbine. It's the little guy. Let's see, I believe it says M38 on that. Yes, M38. What's up, DJ5? Glockmaster Race. What you mean, buddy? Welcome back, Mr. Spy. Christian, what's up? Yep, they're all real, my friend. Todos amas los real. Do you have an STV? I do not. Hey, Tommy, welcome back. What's up, Leo? Your personal favorite. Thanks, Juan. Doc. Christian says, wow. Do you have a... Let's see. Do you have a now weapons now? What you mean, Uzu? Yes, the real J-Man. What's up, Emma? What's up? Emma Spicer. No Tommy guns. Nope, we don't have any Tommy guns, my friend. No Tommy guns. Oh, really, Mikey? Really? Yeah, you're just jealous. Yeah. Really? You sure about that? Yeah, that's a... no, the AK is not a Chinese. That's a Kalashnikov. What's new weapons today? I just put oddball stuff on the table. No 7mm, no. Mikey, you know we don't. You just jealous. What's up, Jaden? 2 mil. I don't think they make that one, Emma. Where's your RPG? Don't have one, brother. Nice collection. Thank you. Little Mr. Red. Zeus showed up a little after you left. Yeah, he did. Nice gun, says Big Man. Thank you, bud. Cruz, those look sick. Thank you, buddy. Quaker Real Ducky, what's up? What are those boxes? Oh, underneath? That has my reloading stuff in it. And over here's ammo in those, and of course ammo there. No, Tommy, we don't have any Tommy guns. Those are really hard to find, plus they're expensive. I'm not a boomer, buddy. Mr. Mikey. I'm a millennial. And I got lots of modern guns too, by the way. It was quite expensive, Christian. See new weapons, please. What do you mean, Uzi? Do you have a SMAW? I have no idea what that is. Any favorites? Let's see. One of my favorites is on the table. The TI Cannon Combat. The other one's leaning against right here, the 338 Lapua. I do have aftermarket sights. Those are just not on here. Other than that one is. Boomsticks. Yeah, they are. So many guns. Got any Czech guns? Yeah, right there is, buddy. Busta. That's a Czech. Czechoslovakian model CZ52, made in 54. There's the little thing. It's a Tuckeroff. Yeah, we got a Peacemaker. We had it out earlier this afternoon. The FNX 45 Tactical. Harry, I believe they're pretty good. You've been in the military. No, Jaden, I have not. Amen, try hard, amen. Jarvith, let's see, it's cool, thank you. The amount of weapons this guy has, and ammunition, you better hope he doesn't become a mass shooter. Nyko, we don't need that in here. Yo, you're the rarest fun. Hey, Miguel, thank you for the $1. Thanks for the super chat. That is going to be going towards the TX22 for the channel to give you some good content. I'll catch up to your comments eventually, guys. I try my best to read all of them. What's up, Matt? Mateo Gomez, Gerbil, hi. Spooky Story Gun says, good choice. You ever tempted to eat a bullet? Nope. Tour, nope. Yes, that's a 45 ACP, David, right there. I love it. Thanks, Mr. Cool. Have you ever joined the military? I have not, Mr. Dak. Do you have an M3 Pro? I do not. Mr. Cool says, love it. So many guns, says Bread. NFL Israel says, Thug. Jabreth says 4570. We do not, unfortunately. Not in the military, Jaden. I'll make sure to never cross your path. No upset. Let's see here. Let's see. Eastern is Seuss right now. I'm not sure where he is. Thanks, was nice. Thank you. Meant to say, got any peacemakers? Tommy, you asked that 3 times. I said yes. Any 22 mags? Yeah, we have a revolver, that is, and, well, they're both revolvers. One's a Rough Rider, and the other one's a North American Arms. No M3 Pros, buddy. Nothing for sale. Are you FFL? No, I'm not. Very rare gun. The 38? Yeah, it's pretty rare. Yes, David, we have a 45 ACP. It's right there. It's a 1911. I have a revolver that can shoot those too. Bro, you don't have to worry about Drakes and Glocks. You do have to make up your mind, and you don't have to be mess around and getting a gunshot. Go and get in trouble and go to jail. Don't know what you mean, Israel. Ironsight Sniper says, question. I'm in a security gig. I carry Glock. Gen 517, what do you think is the best item to carry as my priority? That's a good one. That's a good one. As far as I know, Ironside. I don't know, RMR Red, the live is still young. You spend too much money for those guns? No, I don't think so. What is the best armor-piercing ammo? Probably that type. AP or API. Your 21st birthday's tomorrow. Nice, Cam. Congrats, buddy. Appreciate you. Got the same 45. Nice. Sup, Freedom? HBD Cam. Don't know what that means. Nordic Fox, what's up? What's that one next to the 45? That's a Tuckeroff, a CZ 52. Hi, Freedom. Thank you for it. I appreciate it. You're welcome. 30 cal carbine, any good? Some of them are, buddy, Mr. Tom. They're kind of hard to find, though. How many guns, how many of them you fired? All of them, actually. All of them on the table. Most, like 99% of my collection I have. Is there a person behind the camera, or are these guns talking? Yep, Nick, there is. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Desert Armory More. You got 6.5 Creedmoor. I don't. What's your favorite Wild West gun? Probably one of my lever actions, which would be that one right there. That's my favorite lever action. It is a hexagon barrel 32 Winchester centerfire made in 1895. Address Sid hi. Guido Sid got at XC. I don't. Katsur Baka Guziga Kamadori. What's up? Nick Wan says hi. Who was summoning me? Ironside, you're welcome. Desert is a nice gentleman. Let's keep it respectful. I don't know, but I just spawned as well. Hey, JP, you notice you got a blue and a wrench? That's a nice AK. Yes, it is Russian. It's a Kalashnikov. Mr. Red, do you need more rusty yogurt? Yeah, there we go. Am I just higher? All these guns having conversations with themselves. Hola, amigos. JP and Jerome, wash your hands. Bro, I'm buying a 500 Magnum. Uzi, I have one. It's a 500 Magnum Research. Check it out, guys, on my channel. I shot it about 2 weeks ago. Nice one. Thanks, Boosta. Dude, where can I find these guns? All sorts of places, buddy. Jedediah, welcome back, buddy. My favorite caliber is probably, honestly, like a 9mm, to tell you the truth. Jam Dog says, jump scare. Andreas PC, thanks for the $2. Are slugs overkill for self-defense? Andreas, I would not use a slug, because if you miss the guy, that's all you got. I would use number 9 buckshot. That 410 Sega is sick. Actually, GH, that's a 12 gauge Sega clone. It's a 12 gauge. The AK, yes, we got one over here. Do you have a deer hunt? Do you deer hunt? Billy Joe, yes, we got a whitetail hunt coming up mid-November. And we'll have those on the videos, guys. So if you want to see that stuff, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Do you think 45 ACP can kill? Junior, maybe. They're pretty slow. The 500 Magnum's so powerful. Yes, they are. Smith & Wessons, I got 2 of them. I have a 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum and a 2.0 Bodyguard. Zeus, do you sweat talking? I modded your respect. What? No, I modded you right when you were leaving. I said, hey, JP, I'm going to mod you, and you already took off. Takes the biggest rounds. Tommy, it would be that one. The 338 Lapua takes the biggest rounds. Yes, I deer hunt. Ohio Sigma says, hello from, I live in Ohio. Hey, welcome, buddy. Dank Swizzle says, I want to get into some older stuff. I have an old Smith & Wesson 307. Can't afford much information online. What I've been able to dig up is made between 1913 and 1917. Nice, Dank Swizzler. I like that. Magnums are crazy. Let's see. I also live in Ohio. Rizzlers, I thought should be Ohio. Focus. What's up, buddy? Speaking of focus. There we go. Mark Schaffer says, double out buck self-defense. Yeah, number 9. No brain rot. There we go. Any Desert Eagles? Nobody. No Boosta. Boosta? Yeah. No Desert Eagles. That's not look so skinny. Long time no see. What's up, Bentley? 25 CV good for self-defense. Not really, Junior. It's a backup to a backup. Haley, what's going on? Yeah, I have some revolvers. They're just not out today. I have 16 revolvers. They'll be out on Thursday. Thursday's Wheel Gun Thursday. That mag looks so skinny. Which one, buddy? Can I have one? No, you can't. On camera. Can't touch anything on camera, GH. Use the cap gun. There you go. Wong says, I like to imagine that all of these liver action guns are talking to each other, and when they speak, the levers are going up and down as they were mouthing. Wow, 460. Yes. Check out my channel. You'll see me shooting it. Just FYI, everyone, if you say 6'7", you're being kicked. Yep. What should I get for my first gun? It depends what you want, Survival Bear. Handgun or rifle? What you want? Did Sweet talk on mentally used telepathy? No, you didn't. Like and subscribe. Thanks, JP. Whoops. Let's see. Pin message. Sorry, JP. I hit the wrong thing. There we go. Try me, Mr. Red. Nah, we're not gonna. Don't do that. Hey, Green Hood, welcome. Thought you had a musket for home defense. Yeah, right. What's up, Hood Smoke? Welcome. Hell Collection, nice guns. Thank you. Says Boosta. Tommy says, what's your favorite old Cold War that you don't have? That I don't have? Probably some full MG. What's your favorite 9mm gun? By the way, you're a cool guy. Thanks, Jedediah. My favorite 9mm is this TTI Canon Combat. 19mm, 1911 or Glock 19. Isaiah's 1911 beats Glock. At least in my opinion. He has Karate Chop. There we go. What's up? Hey, what's up, Zero? He said, what is R? What you mean? What, only 16? Yeah, 16. Yeah. No Uzis, buddy. I do have a MP5, though. What's your best 5-shot group at 100 yards? With a handgun? I've actually never tried 100 with a handgun. 30-30 lever or 223 Ruger Ranch? 30-30, Mr. Tom. AKG 7. What kind of 1911 is that? Jedediah, that one is a Springfield Armory. Mil-spec. Pretty much like what you get from World War II. You ever get what, buddy? Just picked up a Savage 30-06 for $200. Wow, dude. Excuse me. Are we just going to gloss over the night at the museum reference? Not at the, oh, I didn't even recognize it. Canic is underrated. Not stoked that it's in the Century family, but they're pretty decent. They are, yep. Police gun. What do you mean police gun? Only one can name the number. There we go. What's up, Aussie Cell? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. I believe you're new. There's a, can we get no in front of the pinned number? What you mean? Pin the number. No. Hey, who did that? How'd you pin the number? How did you pin a number? I have no idea how I pinned that. That's a CZ57, Macho. How'd you pin a number, buddy? I don't have you as a full-time administrator. I only have you as a standard. I have no idea how that happened. Yeah, Plantano. That's a CZ52 in the Tuckeroff. 762 by 25. Springfield makes the best value 1911. I hate the RI stuff. Yeah, I really like my Springfield. I talked to Gunsmith because I was going to get a Kimber, and the guy's like, I asked him, should I get a Kimber or Springfield? He said, well, actually, we get more Kimbers for repair in our machine shop or whatever, our gun repair shop than Springfield, so get one of those. I don't know how it got pinned then. You must have done it by accident. Maybe. I guess I did. I don't know. It was by accident. I don't know where that like and subscribe was. 100%. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, GH. Like and subscribe, guys, if you could. If you like 2A content. We also have memberships now for $1.99 a month. Right now we got, that's starting. We got 2 people on there. All that is really is to help support the channel, as well as I do a little more in depth of the items on the table usually. I had the opportunity years ago to buy a Singer. Dude, that thing's worth like $5-6 grand now, aren't they? 12 maybe? We used to get some Kimbers in the Smiths. Gotcha. Guys, the thing's looping. Really? Mine's not. You might have to reload yours. Nice Life Preservers. Thanks, Joe. What brand's the AK in case I missed? GH, that's a Kalashnikov. It's a Kalashnikov. Jason, what's up, he says? Also think about Super Chat or Cash App, Jerome, to get to TX22 with FRT for channel for review. Thank you, Zeus. Yeah, we also are doing Super Chats and Super Stickers. Those are going towards the channel to get good content for you, which is the TX22 Taurus. Any classics? Yeah, those are all classics there except the top one and the bottom. Let's see. As the American Flex. There we go, Commando. Not for me, Mr. Red. Close out YouTube and reopen. Yeah. What is your most expensive gun? Legit, one of them is that double barrel right there. That's a 10 gauge Beretta Silverhawk. Yeah, TX22. We plan on getting one for the channel, but we're hoping that we can get some of that together with Super Chat donations and stuff. So if you want to help with that. Let's see here. And then my next most expensive one, legit FBI, is this. 338 Lapua. It's a Ruger Precision. All right, I'm heading out. See you later, Sky. Mr. Red, do you have a Draco? I don't. My name is Michael. Joe King says I'm in UK just looking at its Marvelous Life Preservers. Could get me arrested. We hope not. It's fine. Let's see. Zeus says that. Nothing's for sale, Agent. Tal, do you have any 6.5 Creedmoor? I don't. Legit says, in the real life, nice one. Thank you. ELR. I'm back. Well, that was short. Thanks for following me back. Is there any day that you're not doing streams? I'll probably take a day off here shortly. Diamond Cute. I do have a PSA Rock 5.7. I also have an FN 5.7. They're just not out today. I have an old 10 gauge made by Parker Brothers. Nice. That's one of the better brands, my friend. Love your Springfield. Thank you, George Puckett. How's your day going? Always come back. Brass. What you mean, Nick? Do I have any brass lever actions or guns? Nick Wong. I do have a single shot. It's my oldest pistol from 1869 to 1871. It has a brass body. Hey, Roland, what's up? Is it worth the money to hear the trigger to hear the trigger is bad? On which one, buddy? On the Rock? Mine's been good, but to be honest, I've only put 2 mags through it. So I don't have a huge review on it in that respect. I love 5.7, flat shoot, and low recoil. Yeah. What's up, cavemen? Like and subscribe. You're new to the channel, I believe. Thank you for coming by. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. Favorite era of handguns? I would probably say turn of the century, 1900s to the 80s. Fent as in Fenton? Oh, dude, what in the world? What do you usually hunt with for big games? Legit, we're just starting to do some of that. We're getting our first deer, hopefully, mid-November. So if you guys want to see videos of that, like and subscribe, turn the notifications on. Should admit the Beretta 9mm is my favorite. Hey, fine with me. I like Beretta better than Glock. Damn, please make a review. Diamond, we're planning on making a review for that. Yes, for the TX22 when we get it. The faster we get donations, the sooner we'll be able to get it. Favorite fun wood color. Favorite fun wood color. I don't really. I just like the colors I have. Really, to tell you the truth, like those colors there. Favorite wood gun. Oh, guns. Yep. Yes, Mr. Purple Turtle. What's up? Like and subscribe. Share with a special someone. Thanks, Washington. Knockoff. Fent, Mr. Red. The Kratom. There we go. Any Lugers? Jonathan, we wish. We wish. Comes from a tree in Asia. There we go. Ever seen the Glock 29? I haven't, Jason. You carry a Colt Commander in 45 ACP. Nice, macho. Also no melatonin. Oh, the PSA Rock. Mine's been good, but like I said, Diamond, I've only put 2 mags through it. Melatonin gives me headaches. Dude, you don't want that. Guys, there's 120 of you in the chat. You mind liking and subscribing? Double tapping the screen. It's free. How many guns do you take with you when you go shopping? 1 in the vehicle, 1 on me, usually. Well, no, there's usually on me. Not in the vehicle. Let's see, the whole house. Yeah, there you go. Do you have any treasured bullets? Any treasure bullets? I have some that are really old. I don't know if they're actually treasure bullets. I have some that are like hard to find. The 2520 Stevens single shot. Those are hard to find. 32 rimfire. I don't have any of those. I do have 25 rimfire. Do you have any Car 98s? That one looks like a Car 98, Mr. Dirtbike. It's I believe it is a Model 98, but it's not a car. It's a Finnish, or not a Finnish. It's a Turkish Mauser from 1938. Glock 29 is like the 27, but 10mm instead of 9mm. I have a Glock 20. Good for small bear and bear country. Yeah, I definitely use that too. Unfortunately, the fellow that just typed some, what is that, Russian? I can't read that. Any Marlin 336s. That one looks like a Marlin 336, Mr. Colin, but it's a Rio Grande Rossi. I've always carried a back-away gun. There you go. Back-away instead of back-up. Dirt bike fetish is nice. Yo, I'm back, says Tommy. Richard, welcome to the chat. Like and subscribe. Hey, Jerome, do you have any 22L? I got a whole bunch of them. Most of them are inside the safe right now. I think actually all of them are pretty much. I have a 22-day, like last Monday, I had 22s out. Does he mean silver bullets? Yeah, right. What's up, Outdoors Bro? Do you have any 50 BMG? Not BMG. I have a 500 Smith & Wesson, though, Outdoors. AK-47. Yes, we got one right there. A Kalashnikov. He has like 10 22s. I think I actually have a little more than that. Where are you going to hunt this year? Arizona, Tommy. Here in Arizona, where I live. 4 or so pistols and 4 or so rifles. No 50 BMG, my friend. What's your favorite old surplus rifle? My 303 British. It's a Lee Enfield. Any 338 Lapus. Jonathan, yeah. I got one right there. Precision rifle from Ruger. Dang, bro, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah, Connor, that's a 1911 right there. Mil-Spec Springfield Armory. Thanks, Maj Money. Like and subscribe. Donate if you could. We're using that for the TX22 Taurus for the channel. We got to get Jerome to get an M1 Grand for the ping. Maybe eventually. Depends on how the channel goes. What's up, Max? You say, hey, yo, guns, brother. Yes, they are. Thank you. Moonfleck. Can you see me? I can't. Father Grand with beans. There we go. How much? Nothing's for sale, buddy. Good morning, says Unique Amigo. What's up? Yes, best pistol is 1911. What AK is that? Max, that is a Kalashnikov. Kalashnikov. Best at jamming, Connor. What is? 1911? No, dude, you know what you're talking about. Not fair on not. What you mean? Moonfleck. What's all the S's about? Calic. What in the world, Calic? Star says, you going to sporterize the Mosin? No, no, never. Yes, Connor, I have a 2011 Tisa's double stack. Yep. It's a Night Stalker. How much? Nothing's for sale, Amir. Max says, respect. Connor, yeah, we have the 2011. Nice collection. Thank you. Guns, you got any German World War II models? I don't, because my Mauser's from Turkey. Favorite gun ever in the world? I'm not sure, Ledford. What deer rifle you'd be recommending? If you want to get a decent rifle that's pretty cheap, get a Ruger American in the caliber you like. They shoot way above their push grade. Night Stalker is crazy. Yeah, they're nice. I like them. I shot one and didn't limp wrist. Feel the seat sliding and all its full of broken because it's never happened to any pistol I ever had. Probably limp wristed then. No M1 Grands. Jerome, you know how the design of the 911 car looks like it does. That's why it's my favorite. Gotcha. Got any M12 AKs? I don't. Thinking Night Hawk or something. No, I don't have the Night Hawk. Mine's a Night Stalker T6. No, yeah, those Night Hawks are expensive. Big Bang, what do you mean? Y'all mad kid. Yeah, we are, Tanner. Austin, no Glock 18s. That's a Glock 20. Nothing is for sale. Right. All right. Good night, Jerome. See you tomorrow. If you stream, much love. Thanks, Jason. You buy the brass, I'll bring my collection. There we go, buddy. Austin, I just said I don't have a Glock 18. I have a Glock 20. You typed it 2 more times after I answered you, and we're caught up. So, yes, that is a Glock 20 10 mil. Like the GI. Oh, I love that, Kevin. That's my favorite semi-automatic pistol. Hey, you're on. I missed the start. Greetings. Austin, you're going bye-bye. Tanner, I'm Canadian. I can't have guns. Sorry, buddy. No Desert Eagles, no. What's up, car guy? Connor says, you need one, man. I got one. Absolutely love mine. Which was it you were saying, Mr. Connor? How are you doing, bro? I'm doing good, Tommy. How about yourself? Hey, says car guy. If you're bringing brass, I'll bring a glass. What type of... Hey, someone bring the pizza and the soda. What type of Mosin you got there? It's a M38 carbine from 43. Just picked it up. Smoke edition. Nice. Oh, yeah. Mine's the OG, the golden black. Favorite gun in your collection? One of them, Tanner, is that one right there. M12 AK. Yeah, I don't have one of those, Connor. Daniel, do you have a Magnum? Yeah, I have a 338 Lapua Magnum. I have a 500. I have a 460 and a 357 Magnum. Does the 9mm kick? Nope, not in my opinion. AR-15's right there. Death Boeing Korea. What's up, Mike? I'll bring a pizza. Okay, where you live? Southern Arizona. If you ever visit Hawaii, hit me up. Seriously, I'm in Oahu. Okay, Nick. Bring a boneless pizza and bring soda boneless pizza. You're dumb. Should I get a wood stock or a rubber stock? A rubber stock? For what, Tommy? Da Deantre, what's up? How do you have a Smith & Wesson revolver made in 1800s? I don't. My Smith & Wesson is not made in the 1800s. What's the smallest pistol you got? Let me borrow 20. It's a little single-shot 22 from 1869 to 1871. It's a little 22. AKs are hard to maintain. I've never owned one. Mine seems great. My favorite gun I own is the AR-10 SIG Gustavo M70. Same color as yours and clock. Nice, Max. Nice. Eastern, Chippy, how was your night since last night? What's up, Parker? Welcome to Desert Armory and More. The most expensive gun you got. Jonathan, if I had to replace one, it'd be the 338 Lapua Ruger Precision Sniper Rifle right there. Do you have any tracer bullets? I don't, Roland. CZ52, nice. I have one of those as well. Yeah, that's what that one is. Good, Mr. Red. Joshua says, what's your favorite gun? Joshua, one of my favorite on the table would be my Canon TTI Combat right there, 9mm. What's your opinion? ATA shotguns. I've never shot an ATA, my friend. Parker. JM says, where's the Mini 14? Don't have one. Armir, no M16s. Parker says, options. Opinion on what, buddy? Let's see. Arilahilo, what's up? I'm doing great, man. Welcome back to the chat. How many guns you got? Tanner, I don't know, somewhere at 80 or 100. Is that a nice bronze one? That's the TTI Canon Combat. No rocket launchers. I saw an almost bought. Good for you. Someone's typing German here. Something about... I don't know that one. Almost saw one. Has a gun. He has nothing more, Tanner. Iron sights or red dots? It depends on the gun. Like, I won't put a red dot on that thingy or that. I will eventually on that. I just need the plate for it. And my other Canon too. What's that one on the right? TTI Can't Combat, Mr. Joshua. Dear friend, deer rifle. Yeah, I have deer rifles. That was a typo. Okay, Parker. They're nice. Thank you. Max says, yeah. Charlie says, is that Golden Eagle? No. For deer rifle, I have lever actions. I have 30-06, a 270, a 308. Nice collection, Bozeman. Thanks. German. Who is German? Someone was speaking German in here earlier. Max, yeah, that's a 9mm, that TTI Canic. I am the German. I am the German. You like Glock. Okay, good for you. Somebody's got to. Bet that means please. Yeah, it does. No, that's a Glock 20 Baiji and Fallout Kai. Fallout Kid, what's up? Welcome to the chat. You hate me. Why? Because I don't like Glocks? Crazy bro, welcome back. What do you get for me today? Nothing really. All them levers. What's your oldest and hard to find? Deontre. That right there is my oldest rifle. It's from 1840s. Hardest to find ammo is stuff you can't even get anymore. You got to make yourself. Busted through 5K, good brother. Yeah, we did that day before yesterday. Nice hunting rifles. Thank you. Thoughts on Charlie Kirk and the 330-06 allegations? That's not what killed him. M14s, they don't have one. Opinions on 6.5 and Mossberg rifles. I don't have a Mossberg and I don't have a 6.5, but I believe 6.5s are pretty nice. R.I.P. Charlie. Amen, Zeus. Just wanted one, never lever. Gotcha. Nice lever. Thank you. You had 165 and all of a sudden it dropped to 105. Wow, that's weird. Let's see. Chat says, is that an AK? Yes, the one with the wood, the red wood is an AK, buddy. Fallout Kid, do you have a car 19? I do not, Fallout. Property says DesertArmory definitely didn't kill Charlie. Correct. For the lever, gotcha. Tanner, I speak the Dutch. Everyone like and subscribe. German's the best dude, I know. Fluent in German? No, I don't know. I don't know German. I'm decent in Spanish. Crazy bro. Yeah, it's a 1911. What's your best gun out of all of them? Of all that's on the table, of the pistols would be, the TTI Canic Combat. Of the rifles, I don't really know. Maybe the AR, the AK. A lever for hunting deer. Yeah, I'm going to use my 30-30 and my 270 for November, mid-November. Coming around the corner, guys. Like and subscribe if you want to see that video content. If you want to see other stuff, I have shooting shorts. I have a long format of a cave I just explored on Saturday. We have memberships for $1.99 a month. If there's any super chats, we're putting that towards the channel to make content with the TX22 Taurus. Trump never reads the best parts of my message. I don't know. The redwood looks wrong on the AK. That actually, car guys, what they came with. That's called Russian Red. Joshua says, nice, thank you. A rubber stock for a deer rifle or a wood stock, your opinion? Tommy, a wood. Beat that main friend. I thought earlier said please. 30-30, what is it compared to 30-06? One's a rimmed cartridge, one's not, and 30-06 is more powerful. What are you doing today? It's just whatever, crazy bro. Size-wise, would you rather M&P Smith or Wesson or High Point? Parker, Smith & Wesson. No 300 blackouts, Mr. Bougie. Galacticum GT says, goddamn, what in the world? Still need to watch the K video. It hasn't popped up in my recommendations yet, so I'll just have to look it up. There you go. Love the guns. Thank you, Galactica. Like and subscribe. Hello, Wang Fi Ma. What's up, Castro? Ryan says cherry. That's what it came with. It's called Russian Red. Parker, my lady loves your Smith & W Shield Plus. It's awesome. K bro, but I'm not fluent in German. I'm not either. 30-06 or 30-30? A 30-06 would be bolt action or a semi-auto. A 30-30 is pretty much only lever action or single shot. What is the next gun you're listed by? Ruger. We're getting the TX22 Taurus. If we get any donations, that's what those donations are going towards to buy that for the channel. And we're putting an FRT in it. After we get that, we're going to get an FRT for the MP5 clone. Have a few myself from 12-gauge black powder. Nice, Galactica. Her slide release is finally loosened up. There you go. Hello, one Fumi 45. Let's see here. Black powder. I have one black powder. That's cool. It says Ranger. Yeah. So if you want to help guys with that, that's up to you. With donations towards the channel there. That'd be great. Hey, Alex, welcome. I have so many friends with FRTs, and I do not have one myself. I am so mixed up, but I wish I did. What do they single and Mexicans in the 4473? I have no idea what you mean, Don. Let's see, I understand a little bit, but I'm learning German, Russian, Japanese. Gotcha. I'm still surprised that my black powder gun still works. They go and go, buddy. It's still a tad too tight, but it works itself eventually, I hope, because it doesn't lock the slide back on empty mag. A lot of them from factory don't, Zeus. I'm still surprised that my black powder guns work. That shotgun wall is bad bleak. Thanks, Max. Would you... Why they dong grill? What do you mean? Country makes the best guns. What country makes the best guns? I'm not sure. I'm in southern Arizona, AB, United States. Estados Unidos. There's some Dutch. Do you have a 300 blackout? I don't hockey. Speak German, but not very well. See you, Tommy. Thanks for dropping by. America, yep. Is that saddle the MP5 clone and the resting on? Yes. Hello, Fami45. Yo, you got a channel? What do you mean? Henry USA, do you have a pistol collection? I do. Just not all. I have like probably 50 pistols in total, counting my revolvers. Ain't Canic made in America too, like Texas, I think. I forget. Some Rugers are made in Arizona. Yes, a lot of them are Ruger in Prescott. I actually have a 22 Mark IV that's made in Prescott. Living the life, but thanks. Thanks, Max. Like and subscribe, guys, if you hadn't. 71 in the chat. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. The and more is my handyman stuff. I do hiking. I do cave exploring, mine exploring, shooting, explaining gun history, stuff like that. If you like it, appreciate those subscriptions. And we just got one. Whoever that was, thank you. Thank you very much. It says they're made in Palm, Florida. Well, they're by Century Arms, but also some other country. Turkey. They're made in Turkey. Yes, I hunt hockey. Yes, sir. Got a whitetail coming up in the spring. And a bear in this. No, we have a whitetail in mid-November. We have a bear in the spring. Hopefully have a lead in too. We'll see. Live your dream house. Colin. Thank you. Colin, sorry. Like and subscribe. That went bad. I don't trust. Hello, 145. Castro, what do you keep saying that for? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, they're made by Century Arms, which I had the Century Arms MP. I mean the MP5. Let's see. 60 in the chat. Wow, that jumped. Thoughts on 10 mil Gen 5 Glock? White bread. I have a Gen 3, so I'm not sure. They're all chunky no matter what, even a 9 mil. Might be fine. What makes me laugh is Jerome drags out guns and gets hits with questions about the guns he hasn't drug out. I know, right? And then I stick them out, and then they'll ask about something else. AKs. Okay, Max. Have you got an elk? Not yet, Hockey. It's pretty hard to get an elk here in Arizona because it's a lottery system, and if you don't get chosen, you'll never get one. He has a nice long from cave video with Skittles. Yep, that's my dog. Love the red furniture on the AK. Isn't that stained? I think you said you stained it. No, I didn't stain it. It came that way. It looks more red because the way the light's on it. It's not quite that bright. I'm back. What's up, Stephen Dunham? Thoughts on the DY9 Island? Not even sure what that is, my friend. Soli. Yeah, see, it's not quite that bright. The way the light's going on, it looks brighter than it actually is. Yes, that's an AK-47, Stephen, right there. It's in pure red. They call it Russian red. It's not quite as bright as what the camera's bringing it up to because, like what? Look at this. It's not quite as bright when I take the light away. Do you have an AK-47? Yes, Stephen, right there. One has a Turkish pistol. I think it's a Derrari. I don't even know what that is. Have you got a Turkey? Not yet. Looks just like the M70. That looks nice. Thank you. I'm going to clock out. See you, Mr. Spy. Thank you. But better brand. Yeah, Kalashnikov is expensive. That was over $1,000. That was over $1,000. They are super nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Rock Island imports Turkey farms, I think. Yeah, Rock Island is Turkish. Silly Jimmy says, wow, good night, Mr. Red. Dear God, look at the count. 54 right now. It dropped. It was 100 something. How many guns do you think you have? I don't know, 80, 100 something. 10 mil. I can still carry my 10 mil. There you go. Ooh, nice gun, says Jason. I don't know. Welcome to the chat, buddy. How's your evening? Maverick says, I don't like how many how you shoot guns off in your house. Extremely dangerous. Maverick, we don't shoot guns off in our house. I don't know what you're talking about. Jason says he's doing good. Thank you. Ruger says, are you having any trouble getting powder or primers where you live? So one of my gun stores closed down. The pawn shop bought all their stuff and then sold it. So I got everything half price. So I got a whole bunch of primers. Powder, I think I can get at my local gun store pretty easily, but it's expensive. Hi, by the way, happy Thanksgiving. Today's Thanksgiving in Canada. Okay, Tuckroff. Noise is Jason. Yeah, the DOI 9 is DRF from Turkey. I got it right now. Okay, my bad. Jason told me you did. What? No, he didn't. Any recommendations for your first lever action? A 22. That little one on top is a 22 Henry. White bread, just be careful. The penetration is nuts on the 10 mil. Some is, yeah. If you don't have the right hollow points, it'll go too deep. Double tap them screens, folks. Thanks, Zeus. Like and subscribe, guys. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. Powder and primers have went through the roof. Yeah, they have. I was able to get a lot of stuff half price, though. You sub. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jason. Thanks a lot, guys. Follow his example. Do the same. Do I have a 5.5 Grendmore? I've heard of a Grendel, but not a 5.5 Grendmore. I don't know what size the Grendel is, though. It's my job. I don't think people do want to let my family go. Just picked up a Savage Sporter bolt action in 25-20 win. Savage Sporter, a bolt action 25-20? That's cool. Favorite shotgun, Chris. It's over here. Chris Cleveland, right there. It's a double barrel 10 gauge Beretta Silverhawk from 1960. Go for now. Thanks you, Jason. See ya. Have a nice night, Jerome. See you, Red. What's your first gun? LD. It's inside the gun safe. It's a 22 bolt action Savage Mark II. Bought it when I was 18 back in 08. If you had a house fire, God forbid, and could only grab one gun, which would it be? Don't know, Worldwide. Definitely one that's not in the safe. Grendel, you mean, is what I think he meant. Yeah, 6.5 Grendmore. Probably Grendel. Yeah, I got a lot of 10 gauges. Night, Mr. Red Sleep. That ammo has to be a good amount. Yeah, it is. Do you have a 6.5 Grendel? No. What's up, Jabbar? Jabbar Tactico. What's up? Shout out to Jabbar Tactico. Hickory, you say, nice. Nice. What Glock is that? The Glock there, Owen, is a Glock 2010 mil. Hey, good night, Spy. Hola, Alina. Unless it's a Wildcat cartridge. No, a 25-20 is not a Wildcat. I have a lever action in that. They also have a 25-20 Stevens single shot. That thing's rare. Do you have a Desert Eagle? I don't, Hockey. That is the go-to for wilderness. The 10 mil? Oh, yeah. Does that AK have adjustable gas block? Not sure, actually. It's a Kalashnikov. I've never taken it apart, really, so I don't know. Yeah, it's a Glock 20. What's the most powerful gun you have? It'd be my 500 for revolvers, for semi-autos, a 10 mil, and for rifles, a 338 Lapua Precision. Glock is the best $300 gun that costs $600. Yeah, I know, right, Daniel? Yep. Yep. No, Greed More. I wonder if it's a Wildcat. Oh, that. It might be. What doesn't Worldwide? The Kalashnikov? Yeah, probably not. Unless it's underneath some of that stuff. Favorite gun, Hockey, on the table would be my TTI Canon Combat right there. That's my favorite on the table. Have Taurus because it's like a Glock, great value brand, and call mine Glunk. I hear the RXM is nice, and same with the PSA Dagger. That's nice. That's real nice rifle, man. Thank you. Do you have an SKS? I do. It's over on the table right here, actually. It's a Norinco, Mr. Scotty Ward, from 52, 53, something like that. You sub. Thank you, Hockey. Appreciate you. I have the Glock and a dagger. Okay. Everyone behave. I got Prime My Tube. What? Glocks are better, man. Oh, they're better, but the thing is, you get the same amount of features for like almost twice the amount, so it makes no sense. ATF is watching, right? What's up, Charlie? He said, "What's up?" Not a lot, bud. Tuckeroff says, "Whoops. It's hard to find brass for 25-20. I'm thinking of necking down 32-20, 25-20. You can. I got my 25-20 on GB. Plus, I bought some that were loaded so I can reload those. I'm not a Glock fan. Me neither, Ruger. Max says, yeah, Glock store says Pez in Nashville is taking pre-orders for their 26X frames. Yeah, I heard that. Dagger felt clunky. Well, the Glock feels chunky, so which one do you want, clunky or chunky? When you set up the feeding tube, you have to prime the liquid. Oh, got you. Do you have a 242? Scotty, never heard of it. Enlighten me. What's a 242? I've heard of a 243. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. You're welcome, Dax. Behave or hive, yeah. Smooth. Are Romanian AKs that you can get nowadays like Milsir? Milspec? I'm not sure, Daniel. Well, are these real? Yes, they are, Maria. Do you have a 243? I don't, Scotty. Yeah, Glock equals block. Just throw the thing at him. It'll knock him out. Below average Utah dad is giving away the dagger. Okay. Yeah, I knew he was having something. And the flip up. Yeah, I saw that this afternoon. Because pass up a freebie. Yeah. What's up, Johnny Depp? How you doing? I've got a nice Mini 4 that's really fun. Yeah, those are. Appreciate you showing up, Johnny. I don't think you've ever been in my chat yet. I've seen you in a couple others. Super Fishy Entertainment says, hello. Love AK-47's Kalashnikov. That one is Mr. Free. Charlie redacted that one. Run out of ammo with Glock. Doubles as club. Interesting. Do you have a M15? Never heard of them, Maria. High point block, you mean? Yeah, those are definitely a block. You meant 243. No, I don't have any 243s. Are there prairie dogs in Arizona? We have ground squirrels, tree squirrels, a couple different types of ground squirrels. Gophers, prairie dogs up north, I think we do. Unlike in Flagstaff, Prescott, Payson, Show Low, somewhere in those areas. Is that Mosin from World War II, and how old is it? Charlie, that Mosin is from 1943, numbers matching. It's an M38. Do you have an AK variants? Idras, there's one staring at you in the face right there. You're funny. Is the AK-47 the best gun in the military? Dax, I'm not sure if it's the best gun in the military, but I would say it's the most reliable gun in the world. Oof, MB, yeah, right. Whoa, people are just weird. They asked the question before it is. Is that an SKS? Yes, Gaming Skills, it is. Gaming Skills, it's an SKS. Right there. Cold War Norinco. Metal Parmo AK Mags. Currently that one has a polymer in it, but I do have metal. I have some old metal ones. Do you have a 3030? Scott, I do. Right there. It's a Taurus. Rio Grande. Have all Malley's, Pitt, Bolamastaff, and Black Labs. There you go, Max. Let's see. Do you play airsoft? I haven't. What are we doing here? I don't know. Ask. We're just having fun, Dud. We're shooting a breeze. What caliber is the first pistol and model? The first pistol? That's a CZ52. It shoots the Tuckeroff 7.62 by 25. It's a Cold War gun. Kind of 1911 is out on the table. That is a Springfield Armory 45 ACP. 1911. Jet play airsoft? No, I don't. Conversion kit and high point, and buy another one. Cheapest PCP setup ever. Thanks, Christine Zeus. I'm digging your AK. Nice firearm. Thanks, Pez. Yeah, like you obviously see an AK. I know, right? Do you have an AK-12? No, I don't. That would be like a 12 gauge. I don't have an AK-12, no. That's nice. Thank you. The Czech. Yeah, that's a Czech right there. Yep, made in Czechoslovakia. Hi and good morning. What's up, Sharon? My dad is a Winchester XPR 308 rifle. Do you have a revolver? Yes, Dex. I have 16 revolvers. If you want to see them, come by on Thursday. We do Wheel Gun Thursday. What is the oldest gun you have? Idris, that one on the floor. It's a Kentucky percussion cap. It's made in 1840s, roughly. Good always. Good for you, Sharim. Sharim, however you pronounce that. Nice Superfish, your gun you got there. Do you have shotguns? Yes, Chad. I have 3 in there that are pumps, a semi-auto Sega clone, a bolt action 12, a whole bunch of doubles that are 12s and 10s, and a whole bunch of oddballs on these. Hey, Lisa. Sorry, I never listened to John's message yet. Been busy. I got home really late, and then I started this right away. Want a MK kit for the MCU. Whoops. Full-size G3. There we go. Pronounced it well. I'm trying, buddy. Hey, can we say Kajesh? I have no idea what that is, Muhammad. What's your favorite pistol? Dax. It would be the, right there. TTI Canic Combat. What's up, Ian? Lehman, however you pronounce that one. Be nervous, wreck, leave him without lockup. Do you have an 8K? I don't know what an 8K is. Can you hold the 1911? Unfortunately, we can't touch anything on lives. Get a vault room. Getting ready for a war? No. No need to lock them up. Max's house has the locks. There we go. Plus, I have 2 dogs. One of them's a German Shepherd. Good evening. Hey, Matt Thomas. What's up? How are you? Are you back, Tommy, huh? You don't know, yeah. I don't know. Go find out, my friend. 67 in the chat. Do I have an M4 carbine? I do not. I still don't trust. The dogs or what? Chad says, have a sniper rifle. Sort of. Mr. Waffle right there. Or Chad. No M1 Grand. Yes, I hunt Dax. Through the date Lapua precision rifle right there. What's up, Mrs. Smoke? Hi, Desert. Hope you are having a good night. Just wanted to hop in real quick and show your channel some support. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mrs. Smoke. Safe storage laws, but I only lock them up and the rest are hidden. Mrs. Smoke. Yep, she's in the chat, guys. Shout out to Mrs. Smoke. Mr. Plinkster, what's up? Skittles has a 20 mag. His guns are protected. Yep, any Tauruses. I have a Taurus 22 and a Taurus bolt action, or lever action. Do I have a 3-0? Scotty, I do. That one in the corner is a 308. That is a Glock 20 over there, Mr. Chad. That's a Glock 20 10 millimeter. Yes, I hunt deer Dax. We do hunt deer. Pest says, could there be more appropriate curtains for gun room? I don't think so. Right. What's up, Vanny? What's the better, donut, glazed, or powdered? Glazed, buddy. The OG. Where do you get your World War II guns? Pawn shops is where I got them. And, yeah, those I got from pawn shops. Except the 303 I didn't. I got that at Sportsman's. Shout out to Mrs. Smoke. What a name. She's smoking hot, right? No, I don't know. Dodge City, what's up? Hello. Shout out Mr. Smokes. Okay, I read that one. So you are a good person for reviews. Have you tried the Apollo 2011? I haven't. Max, my carry gun is on the table next to me all day unless I have it. Goes with me when I go to bed. It comes with me to bed. And teddy bear is a crown. Do you happen to carry it with you in the shower too? Deer meat is good stuff. Yeah, it is. Got one. They made in FL. Still haven't fired it. Have one. Nice, Max. Do you have a Glock 19? Chad, I believe you asked that. I have a Glock 20. That's all I have. Do you have sometimes sell your guns at the pawn shop? If I need to, maybe. Ever shot a Nighthawk? I have not, Skirmitter. What's the biggest buck you've killed? Scotty, this is going to be my first deer, actually. Mr. Big Shot, if you had to pick 2 guns for when bleep hits the fan snare, what'd you grab? The AK-47 and one of my 9 mils, Mr. Big Shot. Yes, that's an AR-15 in the back. It's a Delton. Pawn shop. P-A-W-N. A pawn shop. No, it's not an M4. It's an AR-15. Modern sporting rifle. Let's see here. My carries Springfield Hellcat. It carries comfortably. Yeah, they do. They do. I almost bought one of those instead of 365, but I found that one used for a really good deal. Do you carry it in the VR? The virtual reality? I don't have a virtual reality. I carry the shower? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Can I have a pistol for my dad? Nope, nothing's for sale, buddy. Dodge was laughing. What's up, Dodge City kid? 79 in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up. Like and subscribe. A lot of new people in here. See you, Tommy. What's up? See ya. Have 2 Shadow Systems. Love them. Yeah, they are good. AR and Canic hope for rest. Have to hit the hay. Good night and God bless. See you, Eastern. Have a blessed night. Zeus, you are too much. Yeah. 7.62 by 51. Glock. I have a 308 that can shoot 7.62 by 51. Since it's a lower power. If it was a higher power, I wouldn't be able to. Ducks, what's up? Issei, what's up? The sky? Clouds? Rain was falling, so that was actually what's down, because it was falling, but yeah. What's up? I like the handguns. Thank you, Zeus. My favorite is my MR92i Elite with compensator. Sounds interesting. My biggest gun, Scotty, is my 10 gauges, and then my 338 Lapua right there. Hey, brother, what's your opinion on Canics? Sabin, I have 2 and I love them. There's one of them. That's my favorite semi-automatic pistol. Nah, I'm just enough, Mrs. Smoke. What you recommend for a 22 LR handgun? Chris, the TX Taurus, the 22, or Walther P22, or the Ruger Mark IV. Good morning, brother. What's up, Avancia? Welcome. Yes, they're real, Mr. Team. Okay, guys, good evening. Have to go. Just swing by. All the best, like always, y'all. Thank you. Mr. Big Shot says, what CZ is that? That's a CZ52 chambered in 7.62 by 25R. 25, I mean. It's a 1954. It's Cold War. Henry Lever, pistol, crystal. Yeah, right. What time is it where you're at? Ducks, it's 7:08. Do I have a 20 gauge? Yes, Scotty, I have a 20 gauge pump Weatherby in the safe. Man, I love Canics. Me too. Canics are great guns. Yep. Have you ever thought of becoming a police officer? Years ago, yes. Do you have a nail gun? Yes, I do. I'm a contractor handyman, so I got nails guns. I have Glock and know it's a great brand. They are pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, I love Canics too. Cool. I was looking at Walther's beautiful pistols. Thank you. Have you played Uncharted? I have not. Seen the movie a long time ago. Are you familiar with Porky's Hamhead? I haven't, Brian. Hey, Brian Shaw, look at that. We got the world's strongest man, guys, in the chat. Brian Shaw. Burst of Thunder 22 is great. Probably had 380, decent for PP Cone. Yeah, Zeus, depending, though, some states don't allow the PT-22. I don't think Cali did. Or was it the Thunder? The Thunder or the other one? One of them they didn't. 1007 here. Love the Burst of 380. In the future, Dexy says, can you shoot from 300 meters? Probably, yeah. I'm not the Brian Shaw. Oh, yeah, we figured you weren't, but nope, no high points, Mr. Snoozy. Damo, welcome back. Hey, what's up? It's Damo, Rhyme from Russia. I remember you. Dezeus right there. 338 Lapua Sniper Precision Rifle. Shouldn't my bus, because it's too expensive to train. We got the AMG3, then I sold it. 308 here, it's afternoon. Was going to get the Bursa, but my shop had Glock 43 for a steal. Nice. High Point or CCI if you had to pick one. A High Point. A High Point's actually run, Brian. The CCs actually, they jam so often. Do you have a 45 APC? You mean, APC, is that what it's called? No. ACP. Right there. Right there. It shoots ACPs, and one of my revolvers do. I'd pick High Point. Yeah, I would have those two. Bro, ready for a zombie apocalypse. Thanks, Teju. The other 9 is 9 rounds, but they don't like semi-autos. Oh, Zeus. Had a magazine disconnect and then... Oh, because that was California approved in that one. 45 armor personnel carry. Scotty Ward. Glock 43 380 is better gun than Bursa for sure. Yeah, it is. Just bought a Black Aces semi-auto bullpup. What's your pin on those? Corey, I've actually never shot Black Aces. I've heard about them. I've heard that the lowers on them are pretty good. Never shot one though, Corey. Hermosa. 71 in the chat, guys. A lot of new ones in here. Dodge City's new. Corey's new. Brian's new. Could you subscribe, guys? We'd really appreciate it. And double tap the screen. It's free. It's easy to do if you like this content. Leo, what's up? Leon, I mean. Teju. So I'm thinking of owning a self-defense gun when I'm of age. Is it worth it? Yes, Teju. Is that a Glock 17? No, that is a Glock 20 10mm, Mr. George, or Mr. Bitty. George says, Belicious is new. 30 bore available. Jotin, I don't know what you mean. You subbed a week ago. Okay, thanks, Dodge City. Guys, follow his example. Sub. We'd appreciate it, my friends. Thank you. Teju depends on what state you're in. Yeah, it does. It does. Felipe, what's up? You say, what's up, man? The sky. It was falling out earlier. Virginia. Show me Glock 20. Johnson, what's your favorite World War II bayonet? I don't really have a lot of bayonets. Who made the 1911? That 1911 is the Springfield Armory, Paul. In my state, it's easy to own a gun, and others like Illinois, New York, and Cali, it's a pain. Yeah, I used to live in Cali. How about that one? What you need, buddy? No, I don't have any Brownings. M57s? I don't have M57s. Ever heard of the 7.5 Brno out of TGA Czech Republic? Nasty pistol round. The Brno? The FK Brno? If it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's a newer gun. Yeah, I have heard of it. They came out with it, what, 2 years ago? BA is crazy right now. Oh, yeah? Why would it depend on the state? What does it depend on? Because certain states allow certain guns and some don't. Like, Arizona has hardly a restriction on the gun. Texas does, and a whole bunch of others. What's up, man? Tamang? No Dracos. I love the M4A1. It sounds and looks cool. 200 feet per second and 9 mil. Yes. Well, it's not a 9 mil. It's a 7.5 Bruno FK, I think they call it. FRK or something. It's kind of it's their own round. Nobody else makes it currently. Kind of like the 50 AE. I think only one other uses that. 7 mil Remington semi-auto is a beast. It would be. VA is crazy. What's up with it? Okay. Yes. Hey, TK, welcome back. Yes, that is a CZ52. It's a Tuckeroff 762 by 25, and that one's made in 54, so it's a Cold War. It's a very cold war. It's not a hot one, mate. It's very cold. You got to put your jacket on, you know. The FK, yep. That's when I knew of it. I don't know what that stands for, FK, but who knows. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh. Yawning here. In my opinion, the AK-47 is the most reliable gun ever made. Yep, you're right, Tommy. Of all round, it is. Garbage rod. What do you mean, bud? So what state are you in? I'm in southern Arizona. Let's see. So what state are you in? I'm in Arizona. Jay Jones is going to ruin Virginia. It wants to ban guns and harm Republican children. Oh, yeah. Well, even Democrat children shouldn't be able to harm anybody. I mean, Ohio, it's constitutional carry like Arizona. Yeah, it's sweet here. FK stands for what you are if you are shot with one. Bleeped up, yeah. Dodge City, I live in Sierra Vista. Where are you at now? I live right outside of Sierra Vista, Arizona. They should arrest him for saying that. It's a threat. Yeah, I know, right? Love the PFP. See, Bronze, what's up? He say hi. Jessica says that AK-47. Yes. You're in Arkansas. Nice. They have good gun laws, too. Teju says, yeah, I had about the staff. Also, isn't it against the Constitution? How does he even have the type of jurisdiction? I know, they don't. It is against the Constitution, just like in Cali. Are they real guns? Yes, they are. Do I have a 336? Scotty, I have a Marlin, or not a Marlin 336. I have a lever action Taurus. That's a Rossi Rio Grande that looks like a 336. Any ARPs? Nope, no ARP, Swamp. Jessica says hi. Jeremy says, can you buy? They're not for sale. The 22-250 is a good round. Hog hunts with in southern Florida. Yes, it would be. Have you played any of those mill sims? Mill sims? No, I haven't, Julie. Tiju. What's your favorite gun? One of the ones, Jessica, on the table would be the Canik TTI Combat. There's a lot of new of you coming in. Do you mind subscribing? It only went up once since I said that about 15 minutes ago. Born in Fort Huachuca Army Base. Nice, buddy. It's literally just about my doorstep, the Fort Huachuca. That bolt is nice. Looks like my Gramps. The one up front there is a Mosin Nagant. That's a Mosin Nagant from 43. The strap's from 53. It still has the little anchor and hammer there, too. Got you with a sub. Thank you, buddy. Looks like we got a couple of them when I said that. Appreciate that, man. He said, cool. I feel threatened. Uh-oh. Well, then leave. Let's see here. Do you have an AK-47 22 gun? I don't. They're actually called AK-22s, right? If they shoot the little 22, I'm not sure. Mr. Big Shot, shut your last message. Jessica says, what's your least favorite gun? Jessica, it'd be my 25 Lorson ACP. That's pretty cool. Ever shot a Chiaparano? I have, Spencer, at the range. A guy had one. He's like, hey, you want to try it out? Horrible trigger. I hated that thing. Did you pick up the Nagant before the market for them inflated? Yes and no. I got it on a slightly lower slant. We got it just over 400 beads. This is Love in America. Yes, SKS, where was it made? The SKS is made in, it's a Norinco, so it's a Chinese TK. Teju says, so do you have a full-time job around guns, or it's just it's a hobby, TJ. Teju, my father had a revolver, I can borrow it. Nice, AI. Lorson is trash, right? Just like Jaime's. So I think Lorson's the worst, Jaime's is next, then Raven, then Braco Jennings. Where do you live? I live in southern Arizona. Sierra Vista, I just looked at on Google Maps. You are in southern Arizona. Yeah, I'm in southern Arizona. Yep, high desert over here. Right, and you have a SKS mag, drum mag. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I'd love to empty it out on a video, but you can't. It's too big. If you had $1,000 and we're just starting to get into guns, what would you buy? I would probably go to the pawn shop, buddy. Probably buy 2 guns for that price. Man, this had to be expensive as a hobby. Well, it's not fully a hobby because I use them for hunting and plinking and teaching my nephews how to shoot properly and whatnot. Tazzy says I just farted on my grandma's dementia medicine. Dude, we don't need you in here. Earlier you said you felt threatened, then you mentioned about dirty stuff. Come on, man. I got my daily carry 19X and my SK nightstand. Nice, Swamp. Mind if I visit you? Yes, I do mind. Spent years collecting. Yeah, I have. Do you reload? I do, Mr. Big Shot. My 308 Lapua, my 3220 lever action stuff, my 2520 lever action. I make my own 25 rimfire. I have dies for a lot of other stuff too that I'm slowly getting into. No 458 SOCARMs. No, Andrew. Missed that one. Jessica says, I know all these guns. I'm a kid, by the way, so I just know these guns from like games that are played, and so it's just letting you know that. Oh, no worries. Just don't tell me your age. You're all good. What's your opinion on the high power? I actually love mine versus all my modern pistols. I've never shot one, Spencer. Got older Jessica. This channel's for 16 plus. That's what YouTube recommends. But if, yeah. You must be a friend then, or just a moderator? Oh, Zeus? He's a moderator. How much are guns on total? I have no idea, Jojo. Lorenda Ferreros. Can you show me 1911? Leandro, right there. I'm Zeus. I model all channels. Are you clean jokes okay? Clean jokes? Yeah, clean jokes are fine. You're familiar with the old Smith & Wesson Sigma? I got a SW9C. Love this gun. Actually, I don't, Dodge. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Swamp says, it'd be cool to make fun cleaning tutorials, just realizing there's not too many people doing that. You're right. The problem is if you dismantle a gun in certain ways, YouTube doesn't like that a lot. So that's probably why people don't. YouTube does not like you dismantling a gun. Does Springfield or Colt make better 1911s? Jack, that is a hard one to ask. What you mean all channels? Not sure what you means. Jessica, this one is a 338 Lapua right here. It's a sniper precision rifle. It's a Ruger. Just want to show you my father's revival. Do you have WhatsApp? I do, but I haven't used it in forever. If you had to pick one firearm out of everything, what would you pick? Probably the first one I ever got, Corey. It's a bolt action 22. It started all back when I was 18. It's a Savage Mark II. If you see another gun streamer, chances are I'm on there. Probably. Love your ammo shell. Thank you, Andrew. Just digging twin. What you mean, Lucas? MG Desert, you got to try the high power. You'll love it. Probably. Check out Tactical Llama. Yeah, shout out to Tactical Llama, Utah Dad, Chanson, and Kenrod. Also, EDC, Everyday Carry. Awesome channels, guys. Do you have any Civil War swords? I don't. Do you have a Glock 19? No, my Glock, Jessica, is a Glock 20 10 mil right there. I see. Does YouTube give you any benefits for moderating or nothing? Not for moderating, no. Nobody gets anything. Would I go for an M4 and AK? I'd go for an AK Swamper. They will outlast an M4. They're way easier to fix, too. Rod, Instant Chumple. Let's see. Colt made the original 1911. I think maybe a mistake. I think you're right, City Kid. Don't work, so I spend all day modding. Really? Desert ever shoot the Springfield TRP 1911? I haven't, Spencer. I've heard of them. They're really, really smooth, I hear. Jojo, I do not know. You asked that earlier. I do not know how much. Pez says, why don't you ever see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're good at it. Do you have a Car 98? Beast Mode. That looks like a Car 98, but it's a Mauser from Turkey with a Car 98 action. I want to find this map if someone knows him. You better not find me. Nice choice. Thank you, Corey. Just like the channel. It's fun being here. All modding, there's got to be more to life than that. Unless you love it. Yeah, right. Have you got a job? There you go. Green Smoke. Mod get power. JK. There we go. Be disabled, so not much to do all day other than clean, cook, and get to the range with my lady. Which guns do you use the most? My one I probably use the most would be that TTI Can Combat and some of my other 9mm. For rifles, it might be some of my lever actions. I'm not sure. Depends. Or some of my double barrels behind me, maybe. Some of those over there. Every time I remove a troll, I get bricked up. There you go. We'll help you live as well. Thank you, Tiju. Do you have 50 BMG? I don't, Corey. Thanks for asking that properly. So many people just say, do you have a 50 cal? Well, 50 cal could be a 50 AE. It could be a 500 Smith & Wesson. It could be a 50 BMG. I mean, it can be a lot of stuff. A 50 Beowulf. Have you shot it before? 50 BMG? No. Which one have you shot the most? I already answered that, dude. Desert, I hear you don't have proper gun lube in a tight pinch to use Vaseline. That you would work. It would work, but it would collect dirt like crazy. Do you want to hear a random fact? If it's good, Mr. Brian, are you a Trump supporter? Hawk Erickson. I support him, but not everything. I support him a lot, but not everything. There are some things that I don't appreciate, but most of it I do. Heck yeah, Hawk. Dodge City says, spent a boatload of money on ammo. Yeah, we always do, brother. We always do, see? Pez says, I saw a flying saucer today. Yeah, it was just after my wife threw the flying mug. But it wasn't a UFO because he did know what it was. All right, bro, I'm off. See you, buddy. Got to wake up early. All the best to you. Hope you have a good night, evening. Thank you. Rifles are so damn good. Yep. What's the highest points you've ever got on a deer? Aishi Sajosi. This is going to be my first deer this year. Good take. Thanks, Snob. Brian says, do you know there's a planet beyond Pluto that people would never talk about it? Don't know. It's Uranus. That's what I was wondering. But that's actually in front of. Oh, nice. Yeah. Have a good night, Tiju. Yeah. You're a businessman. Why are you asking these weird questions, buddy? I do own my own business. I'm a handyman. I own my own business. But you're asking some weird questions. If you had to make a go bag with only 3 guns in your collection, what would you take? That AK-47, a 12-gauge shotgun, and a 9mm. Yes, Pluto is not a planet. Welcome back, Abel. They decommissioned it for some reason because its definition of a planet it didn't match anymore because every so often it changes. Those juice clouds around Uranus brain. There you go. SKS Sweet, is it Russian? My SKS is a Chinese, Norinco. Remember me, sir? I do remember you, S42. Actually, if you left, which one did you shoot the most? My 9mm I do, Jojo. Joshua, welcome back. Those guns look sick. Thank you, Brian. What do you think of shotguns? I got a whole bunch of them, bud. I love shotguns, especially for skeets or birds. Why is it a weird question? I'm wondering because you got a hell of a lot of guns. Well, you've been asking a few weird questions that kind of sus. Greens before Neptune. Ants, cool plays, said hi. Hey, buddy, welcome. Okay, yeah, you're welcome. With Glock do you have? You're funny. With Glock do you have? I have a Glock 20. It's on the table, my friend. Right there. It's a Glock 20 10mm. Those Norinco AKs got up in price. No, that AK is not a Norinco. I thought you meant the SKS. No, that Norinco is a... The AK is not a Norinco. That's a Kalashnikov. The one on the bottom there's a Norinco, the SKS. The AK is a Kalashnikov. Trump knows, sus look at you being hip. Yeah, I don't know. He was asking some interesting questions. He was wondering where I was at on the map. Jessica, welcome back. Hello, Spencer. Oh, somebody knows him. I was just messing with trying to get a reaction. Right. Yeah, that's what they would do. I'm Spencer. No, I'm Spencer. I thought it was I'm Batman. I'm Batman. How did you get all these? Hard work, buddy, and money, just like anybody else. I'm Batman. Everyone like and subscribe for the love of 2A. No, I'm Dirty Dan. What's up, Candid? Welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate you coming back. Sorry, can you show us again? My internet bugged out. Which one? I forget. So that one's the SKS right there is from, it's a Norinco. And the AK is from, it's a Kalashnikov. How do you get all these? I already answered that one. Someone just asked that one. Like, obviously, like, money and you buy them. I don't know why people ask. It's kind of funny. It's like, that's the only way you get them other than inheriting or gift or something, I guess. I don't know. Firearms Guide, a YouTube short with TSIS PX4. The trigger on it was great. Turks make some great affordable guns. They do. Love the guns. Thank you, Victoria. Sleepy X says, do you hunt? Yes, I do, but I don't do it with Mini Draco because I don't have any. Not including the pistols, which ones do you shoot the most? I am talking about like the big guns. Jojo, one of my levers probably, which someone did ask that, and I already said of my pistols what I shot the most, and I said what my rifles were. Interesting. Yeah, because of this. Clock, I already answered you, Christina. Where you got it from that much money? Where you got it from that much money? What do you mean, Jessica? Hard work. Yeah, yep, hard work. Yep. 1 second, I'm going to be back. Okay, see ya. I'd like and sub. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you. Thanks for the warning, Jess. You remember me do techno? Yeah, I do. Why do you have so many guns? I asked the question, Mr. T.I. Why not? Ivan Sue's my favorite gun guy. Double tap the screen, my friend. How have ammo prices been these days? Desert. How much is 5.56 in your? I don't know, Corgi. I haven't bought 5.56 in a while. I forget. We can get it in big cases where I'm at my pawn shop, my local pawn shop. Well, poor Old Dirt, poor guy. He doesn't know what a collection is. Yes, that's a Mosin right there, Ivan. It's from 43. All numbers matching. Freedom! There we go. America is the land of the free and the home of the guns. Bro, I don't need your tutorial, City Kid. Getting a little beef in the chat to avoid Mr. Poop Guns, yeah. City Kid says, didn't try to school you, sorry, Jess. Jojo said I left. I just don't get it then. Well, you don't have to be here if you don't like guns. Do you have a 1911? Techno, it's staring at you in the face. You're hilarious. Is it like for collecting them? We collect them, we shoot them, we instruct people how to shoot them properly. We hunt with them to provide for our food. Yep. We have freedom. What's up, Shannon? We have freedom of speech and don't get arrested for calling someone a donut like the UK. There you go. Because we have guns. Yeah, I like guns. Well, you can stay then. We don't mind. Playing Row Garden while watching it. I don't even know what Row Garden is. Is that like a garden little game app? Hey, Liz. Welcome back. It's for sport, collecting, and hunting. Yep. And just having him for the fun of it. Why not? 2A, right? 2A the way. What's up, Michael? Do you have a Desert Eagle? I do not. Liz in the house. Why you putting him in timeout? Liz, don't do that. Why you putting Techno in timeout? Didn't see it, my bad. Oh, no worries. I think the chat was partway in the way too, bud. Liz, don't put people in the timeout. You just got in here and you're all kicking people out. Not sure why. I could put you in timeout for that. Trying to pin him. I wonder why. Which is your favorite 12 gauge? Corgi, I'm not sure. I have a whole bunch of double barrels behind me. I do have two 12 gauges in there that are pump. And then I have a bolt action 12 gauge. And then this is 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, and 12. It's roadblocks. Okay. The 3 G's, guns, guitar, and girls. Oh, there you go. Minecraft Legend. How do I pin a comment? You can't. That's my job to do that, Liz. I want to buy just one gun and upgrade it so much that I make it my baby. I'm a one-item kid of kind of person. That's why I asked. Oh, okay. Yeah, she can't. I'm the only one who can, unless I made you a moderator that could control the channel. And there's probably only one person I trust to do that, maybe two, possibly. Well, it might be three. There's probably 3 or 4 that are in here regularly that I would trust that with, and then some that are in here irregularly that I would. Let's see, 9mm ammo. I got a whole bunch. I just get whatever's cheaper, except for my self-defense ones, and it's different. Did you get your best deals at pawn shops? Actually, Pez, a lot of my really good deals I got from online. Some that were at pawn shop. If you ever had to defend yourself and the cops may take you to the TI, so best to have carry. Yeah. Do you have an ACR? I'm not even sure what that is, Techno. Random fact question. What you got, Brian? Do you want to hear a random fact? As long as it's clean, buddy. Carry a snub nose 250 gun with a couple hundred and upgrades because I don't want to lose it. What's your self-defense ammo? For my 380 2.0 bodyguard, I usually use this right here. This stuff's one of the best 380 ammo. The PDX-1 Defender. And then for my 9mm, the 365 that I carry, I usually put Hornady in it of some sort. I just showed it, Liz. Thanks for shouting me out. Hey, welcome, Michael. 4th generation donkey case. When you in the know, you go, and for the restaurant, no worries. Mr. Frankenkind knows the family and will go and rock with you a dig. What do you mean, Mr. GUWR? What's up, Nexus World? Which are the self-defense ones that you carry? I don't have them out there. I have a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson and a 365 SIG. Ever buy from SG Ammo in Oklahoma? I've seen the symbol. I'm trying to think if I ever bought from them online or on GB. I don't think so. Corgi says, if you could only take one shotgun with you from your collection, what would it be? For example, we had fires here in California which forced us to evacuate. California, I used to live there. I was in Squaw Valley near Fresno. I was there for 12 years. Before that, I was here in Arizona. I'm back again. I mean, RSASS guns. Techno, I don't even know what that is. I honestly would probably grab my Old Faithful 12 gauge that's inside the safe, although that could go through a fire, so I'd probably grab my best double barrel. Which I know which one that is. It's my F. Williams one. Hey, welcome back, Jessica. I have that ammo. Dodge, yeah, they're really good. Wendy Dawn, welcome back. Do you prefer Taurus G3C or Glock 26? Jules, Jonathan, I've never shot either. I'm not a Glock guy, so I'd probably say Taurus. Thank you so much. What is your favorite pistol? Jessica. It's that one, the TTI Canon Combat right there. Nexus World. I have a 2.0 Bodyguard 380. It's a Smith & Wesson. For my 380 PDX and Critical Duty for my 9mm. Yeah, I use Critical Duty as well as Freedom Munitions X-Def. How can I donate some money to help your channel? Joe, there's a couple ways you can do it. One is the best way, so that way everybody gets the most, would be here, I'll put it here for you, buddy, my Cash App. It is let's see here. There it is, right. That would be the easiest, because then Cash App doesn't take anything out versus if you do it through here with a super chat, they'll charge you. They take a percentage of it. Jessica, what do you mean that I own? Is the 10-round mag in your AK? Yeah, currently that's a 10-round. Yeah, that was actually that's a Cali gun. So is the one behind it when I lived there. But I changed out the handle on the Cali AK once I got into Arizona. Did 365 SIGs have any issues? No, they haven't. Only the P320, M17s, and M18s. I have an M18. Seems to be fine. G3C, hello, sim quality, and is designed by Glock with Taurus. There you go. Do you have an M1 Garand? I don't. Wasteland? I'm not sure what that is. Joe Smith, we match PFO. I'm not sure what that is. No bleep. I live in Fresno, small world. Yeah, I worked in Fresno all the time. I'm a handyman, so I did piles of work down there. Clovis, Visalia. Got a Beretta 92. Nice. Michael says hi again, or maybe he's saying bye. Taurus is better. Oh boy, I sure love guns. Thank you, Mr. Who. Spear Dot Gold plus P or Critical Duty and 9mm. Probably the Spear Dot, I believe, is a little bit better than Critical Duty. Spear Gold Dot's good stuff. Oh, that's my favorite too. Do you have an M1 Garand? I don't, Kyle. I don't like Glock. Me neither, Liz. Is that a 1911? Yes, Ace Gerza. Welcome, by the way. Liz, I got a Taurus PT92 Beretta clone. Made on Beretta tools with some blueprints. Nice. Great North Roofer. Hey, what's up? Yes, that's a Tuckeroff right there, Mr. Yesman. A CZ52. Do you ever shoot other people's reloads? I personally don't, because I'm scared of... Corgi, I have some 45 ACP. That is, but I haven't shot it yet. I got it from a swap meet. Super cheap. Is the AK-47 pistol grip? Yes. Originally, it had the big old fat wing on it because it was a California model. But once I moved back to Arizona, I took it off and put a nice pistol grip one on. I've got Golden Saber plus P. That's some good stuff, too. Also, my 147 grain. I was born in North Carolina. Oh, there you go. The second one is a 1911. Yeah, that's a 1911, Jessica. Full Metal Jacket or Hollow Point. It depends what you're doing, Raymond. Defense, you want hollow points. That ain't gonna happen, Zippy. That ain't gonna happen, Zippy. Why not, Joe? Like, you ask how you can do it, and then you're like, no, I can't do it. Sorry. Well, there's also the super chats right here. Nice collection. Thank you. That's my second one that I said. Sorry. I love the maroon color on the AK. Thanks, Little Ranger. It came that way. It's called Russian Red. Dream, what's up? What 1911 you have? That's a Springfield Armory from, I think I bought it like 5 years ago. 115 grain. Miami, my grandpa served in Vietnam. Nice, Kyle. Thank you for your service. My second favorite pistol, 1911. First one is Desert Eagle. Funny thing, I also from Cali got a bunch of AK 10 rounders. Thinking 20 rounders would fit my chest way better. Yeah, they would. You can grab them way better. Techno, oh, it's okay, dude. What's your favorite gun, dude? Mine's 1911. What's on the table would be my TTI Canet Combat right there. Yeah, no Desert Eagles. Why don't you like Glock? Raymond, they cost too much for what you get. But they are a bulletproof gun, though. Pun intended. The trigger's pretty garbage on the older ones. The ergonomics aren't that great. You can buy a gun that's the same price with way better features. Most people drop another $500 into them, so you're paying almost $1,000 already. You might as well get that TTI Canik right there, and it's cheaper than $1,000. Hornady XTP, those are good too. Plus 9mm, 124 grains. Gotcha. Do you have a 12 gauge with a pistol grip? I don't, Hunter. We'd love to get a Benelli or an M4 Benelli or a clone of it. Focus! Did you notice I made you a mod? Welcome, buddy. Cut my fat Cali fin off with a knife. Cole, I really wanted to do that with the AK, but I was like, it's technically against Cali law to cut it off. So I took it off once I moved. Glocks for Legos. So are other ones, by the way. Do you have a 12 gauge with a pistol grip? You already asked that and already answered that. What's up? What's up, Jason? What's up, Jason? He's behind in the chat. Yeah, I am a little bit. My first favorite pistol is a Desert Eagle. There you go. Mosin Nagants are amazing. I love them. What year's yours? My Mosin Nagant right there. It's a 43R. All numbers matching. It's an M38. I'm just a guy who would happen to have Colt 25 Auto. I don't have a Colt pistol that's 25 Auto, but I have a Lorson and a Jennings, and I have some Spear Dot 25 and some Aguila, and some Hornady. Critical, I think, or maybe it's the Customs. I forget. You're so cool. I like and subscribe. Thank you. What was my first gun? My first gun, Hunter, was a 22 LR bolt action Savage Mark II. I still have it. Got it when I was 18 back in 08. I think I'm rotating around you. There you go, John. Shot any exotic 12 gauge ammo like incendiary rounds, rubber bullets, etc. I haven't. I saw some similar to Dragon's Breath at the gun store the other day. Yeah, just noticed. Appreciate you, brother. You're welcome, Focus. So many guns, but you have a glue gun. Yeah, I have a glue gun. It's not in the room, though, I don't think. I have a glue gun. How about Smith & Wesson 2.0? They going for $299 out here, this communist Cali state. A Smith & Wesson 2.0 for only 300 buckaroos? That's cheap. I think you typed in the wrong thing, my friend. That is cheap. I would buy that any day of the week. Welcome to the Mod Square. There we go. My Paul P. used to be in the Army. Papa. Oh, there you go. My dad was too, but Jessica. What up, man? How's the night going? What's that AK on the desk? Zach, welcome back to the channel. That is a Kalashnikov. That ain't a bad price for him. Well, that's what I'm saying. Where in the world are you getting that for so cheap? A 2.0? My 1911 is a clone made Spanish Llama Max 45 cal year 1995. Llamas are good, dude. Tactical Llama 1911. There you go. Not at all. They're pretty reliable. Would say good as Glock. Sportsman's Warehouse. Oh, yeah. That seems pretty cheap. Seen Shield Plus going for $280 now, Jerome. Well, he said it's the 2.0, though, Zeus. That's the newer model. They just come out with that in most states, or a lot of them. Can't fix my father's Llama 45 failure to eject after the second round every single time. What's up, Just Mod? That sounds like either a ejector or a mag issue, Dodge. Jason says, how do you like the Ruger LCP? Don't own one. Oh, sorry. Can I get distracted? No worries. Best starter AR. Bruh. Probably a PSA or a Anderson if you can find one. They sold out to Ruger. Mm-hmm. Maybe the extractor dodge. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it's what I did, like a Sega AK or a parts bill. You talk about a Sega AK, buddy, right there. It's a clone, but it's a Sega clone. Do you know why my dad's 22 when they inject the shells out of the mag shoe? Kyle, I'm not sure what you're meaning. Looks fine. The ejector does. Maybe it's the mag. Yeah, it could be the wings on it feeding it wrong. Let's see. Same old thing. LOL. How are you, bud? Pretty good, my friend. Been on an hour and a half. My first gun was a 22 Remington with wooden buttstock. Nice. Smith & Wesson Model 10. Bought the new Smith & Wesson Performance Center. That's the newest. Yeah. Best starter AK is difficult. Definitely in Diamondback. They would be. My internet died. Oh, sorry, TI. Sorry about that. Guys, if you're new to the chat, could you like and subscribe, please? Appreciate you. Tell it to wake up. Give it some Miracle Grow or something. Some Viagra. I don't know. What your favorite concealed carry? Kyle Bartel. I use a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson. Sorry. Yeah, it is Smith & Wesson. With these bullets. And then we use our 365 SIG. My Llama, not tactical. Well, he said Llama tactical because of the YouTuber. You mean AR right, Zach? Yeah, he probably did. I meant to go satellite internet, solar panels, and live off the grid. Oh, there you go. Let's see here. I'd get a performance center once they've been out for a while and all the probs have been found. I've never got a new one. Gotcha. Zach says, yes, they make ARs too, Smith & Wesson. They do, yeah. Use those rounds in the Bodyguard. Waiters, yes, I do. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Welcome back. Love that ammo. Bonded 38 ammo. Yeah, those are some of the best 380s for. They're kind of pricey. These, I think, were like $28 at my local pawn and gun shop. But hey, $28 and I'm still living? Yeah, that's worth every penny, every ounce, whatever. Zeus says, my lady carrier the V Crown and the Shield Plus. If you want to chat and chill time, then you are in the right place. Thank you, buddy. Didn't know you had 2 AKs. No, I only have 1 AK. The other one's an AR. The one behind it's an AR. Focus says, Zeus, what's up? Yep, I paid 30. Yeah, see, they're pricey, but hey, it's worth your life, no problem. Do you know why my dad's old Remington very first 22 that they built was always getting me a bullet stuck inside the tube? Maybe having a bend in it, Kyle? I don't know. Brandon, what's up? My first gun was an H&R 410 single shot. Nice. I like that, Brendan. Thanks for showing up. Drop some super chats and Cash App to get Jerome a TX22 for Christmas. Thanks, Zeus. Appreciate that. Hope to see you later. Thanks, Brian. I use Hollow Point in my Bodyguard. Yep. Focus, LOL, Sid Hi a bit ago. You've been ignoring me. Yeah. Welcome to the mod squad. That's what you need, waiters. Yeah. Yeah, if you get the 2.0 Bodyguard, I pocket the thing all the time because it's so small. Run these in it. They're some of the best ones for it. Well, it was really old and really rusty. Does that have something to do with it? Yeah, probably, Kyle. Probably got junk in the loading barrel. What's up, Reese? If you were charged by a bear, which weapon would you pick on the table? The 10 mil right there. The Glock 20. I stand corrected. It's the SDS 2.0. That's 280 Sportsman's Warehouse. 289. The SD9. Oh, yeah, that's totally different. Do you have a Polish AK? No, that one's a Kalashnikov. One, let's see, sent one Desert Armory gift membership. Who got it? Oh, Focus. Hey, bud, welcome to the membership squad. Why, Just Mods, thanks for gifting that gift to Focus. Focus was just received a gift. He is a member now. We got 3 now. Of course, that's temporarily. It's $1.99 a month, guys, if you want to become a member. Help support the channel, as well as you get secret content that others don't. I have about 3 or 4 videos of membership ones, Focus. Bodyguard looks crazy. It's so small. A firearm, it looks silly. Last year, but went for a used burst. Dude, pick one up, though. It fits in your hand like crazy. Liked and sub, dude. I like you. Thank you, Techno. Waiter says, what's the difference between those and hollow points? Technically, there are hollow points. Here, I'll take one out for you. They are hollow points. See? They're just really deep. Like they're way down in there. Let's see here. Donate to Ukraine, says Giannis. What is ready for World War V? Dang, just mod. I'm Jelly. Welcome to Personal. Oh, Just Mods, you became a member too. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. My dad just came back from the war. I'm so happy. Good for you, Dee. Bro's ready for War 5. Ukraine. The only donation Ukraine is better is bread. His king is bread. I've shot books at 5 feet with that bonded PDX through, and the exit area is quite surprising. Yeah, they're really good. Let's see, Dodge City. I already mentioned that one. How do you like the NAA Derringer revolver? Jason, mine actually is pretty heavily used, so the firing hammer doesn't hit the shell hard enough all the time. It's worn, so I need to get a new one. A+ bud for the channel. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. What's up, bro? Stopping by to give the like. Today's Monday, so we're just kind of chilling with everybody, right? You stop getting distracted, right, bro? There you go. Do you know when Rare Breed's going to come out with the AR, with the FRT? Rare Breeds. They came out with some, but I forget what for. I'm not sure, Jerry. Are you pro Switch or anti? Pro, buddy. See, thoughts on an MMP 2.0 compact. Never shot one, but most MMPs are really good, Austin. Harnam says, oh, he redacted. I don't know. Be right back, says Jason. Be right back. It's at nighttime with you. Jessica, it is 7:48 p.m. Arnana Spoilno says, show them. Show what, buddy? Do you know that now you can legally buy a silencer? A lot of people can. Smash a like and subscribe. Drum is the best dude I know. Help me trim my toenails. Yeah. Because my arms didn't reach my freakishly long legs. They're right in front of you, Hernan. They're right in front of you, my friend. Let's see here. Hernan Espinola. There we go. Espanola. Haven't seen that one in a while. Logan, chocolate Uncrustables are good to your snacks. Waiters. My R has a hair trigger. What are your thoughts on hair triggers? Not sure. Ghost Gunna, welcome back to the chat. Do you have any World War II guns? Kyle, I do. This one right here it's a Mosin Nagant from 1943. Numbers matching. It's an M38. And then we have this one is a 303 British. That's from World War II, from 43. That's pre-World War II. And the Norinco SKS right there is post. Want to put a bayonet on my suppressor? There you go. Yes, that's an AK-47 shared brain cell. I like the name. Shared brain cell. Mess with it. We can't touch him, buddy. Won't put the suppressor since it's a firearm itself. Yeah. A bayonet on a pistol, that'd be weird. Waiters, would you get an M1 carbine? Maybe. There was one at my pawn shop. It was a postal for like $1,200. And I could have got an M1 Grand for that too at a pawn shop. Sorry, not a pawn shop. Swap meet. Do you have a 1891 Mauser? I don't think so, Paul. I'm not really sure what my Mauser is. It's made in 1938, but I need to look at the model. I know it says the bullet size on the barrel here. Other than that, I'm not sure. What's your favorite gun of the whole collection? I don't really have a favorite of the whole collection. Would you ever get an AR-15? Kyle, there's one right there. So, yeah, I think I would. Just bought the Mini Draco, same color as yours. Oh, it's got the Russian red? Nice. Mine's a Kalashnikov. Want to get another M1 carbine, real light guns, good for hiking. They are, but they're hard to find ammo for sometimes. What brand is your 16 gauge? Noah, my 16 gauge over here. Did you see the short of me shooting it? It's right here. I've got like 8,500 views on that, maybe 9 by now. It's a Zastava M75, I think. What time did you say it was? 7:50-ish? Yeah, 7:51. Jerome Conceal carries a 50 BMG Gerender in his sock. Really? Right. So guys, my live I did earlier today, I forgot to turn on the monetization, so I didn't get anything on that one, sadly. Wow. Unless someone else... where's the levers at? Pork Daddy, over here. Jerome knows his firearms. I try my best. Is that an SKS on the desk? Yes, it is, Paul. It's an SKS Norinco. Right there. It's from 54, 52, something like that. When I bought it, it had Cosmoline on it still. I don't have any 28 gauges, no. Paul says, nice, AM or PM? It's PM over here, Jessica. PM. Sorry, I don't know the military equivalent for that, but... What's up, Dust Cover? It's been a while since you've been in here. Maybe once. How's it going, my friend? Haven't seen you on in a while. Maybe my YouTube just isn't alerting me. Any elephant guns? No. Because I know there was one channel that I watched that's from like Ukraine or Russia that does some oddball experiments. I was unsubscribed, and I'm like, no, I was subscribed to this guy. Maymun, what's up? Do you have any 1890s old classic guns? Yeah, that one's an 1890s right there. All these shotguns are 1890s. Some, like half of these are. A whole bunch of my revolvers in there pre-1890s. Tell them you should get a trebuchet. I tried making one time. It wasn't a trebuchet. It was a catapult. What's the bottom left? Bottom left, that one, that's a Sega 12 copy. No, man, I haven't been on like 2 months, really. Dust Cover, everything okay over there, brother? What's your wildest gun or weirdest ones? A Ghost. It would be these two rimfire 9mm shotguns from Belgium. It's a 750 Texas right now. Let's see here. Sega 12 copy. What is the copy? It's from it's called a DDI 11, I think, from Atlantic Firearms. Snipe Dog. Hey, welcome, by the way. Proud to be American. Thank you, waiters. Do you have a Savage 300? Alan, I do. It's a Savage Model 99 Savage 300. It's a lever action. PM. Holy cow, that's pretty cool, man. Thanks. Do you like World War II guns? I do. I just don't have a whole bunch of them. I only have 2 technically that are World War II. Old lever actions are pretty. Thanks, Zach. Hey, Raging Bullets. What's up, my brother? My brother from another mother. Paul says you have a beautiful collection. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. I do have a lot of modern stuff, too. It's just most of my stuff has wood on it, and a lot of the wood stuff is older. Let's see here. Snide Dog says, thank you for the welcome, Atlantic Firearms. I'm not familiar with them. I will look it up. Yeah, I bought it brand new, unshot, online for pretty cheap. All I need to do is put oil on it, and then it ran fine. Did you see revolvers? I love revolvers. What kind of revolvers do you like? Normal ones, like a front lock. I got all sorts, Jessica. Come back on Thursday. It's called Wheel Gun Thursday. I'll have all 16 of my wheel guns out. Have a good night, man. I always enjoy watching your stream and watching your channel. Thanks, man. Thanks, Ghost Gunna. Front lock, like normal pistols, or no, it's like a type of revolver. You'll see them, Jessica, later. Like, subscribe, guys. Get your own on YouTube algorithms to beat YouTube's dumb anti-2A stuff. Yeah, I know, right? Do you have 22 long pump action? I don't. Are these guns real? They look dangerous. Chill, guy. They're real. They're not dangerous on their own. It's the person handling them that's dangerous. What's up, George? Anyone carbines laying around? No, Paul. We don't have any. George, my brother from Mexico. Touch guns. Tough guy? No, I'm not a tough guy. So I put my hands on a Gravier 98 conversion to K98, aka World War I Mauser converted to World War II SS K9, less than 100 in the world, left 11K. 11K is what they normally go for? Dust Cover. Dude, wow. Hopefully you got a good buy on it. That's illegal. Yeah, there we go. Oh, to switch them all around? 545 or 762 for an AK. I would say the original caliber Serbian 762 by 39 is what mine is, but you like my 1911. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Alan. Okay, you don't go to worry. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, right, Zach? How are you, Jerome? I'm doing pretty good. My throat's starting to get a little sore from talking so much. What did you say your AK was? It's a 762 by 39 Kalashnikov. I bought it about 4 years ago. Dust Cover says only 25 North American known. Less than 100 left in the entire world. They were asking 11K. I definitely didn't buy it. Oh, okay. Do you sell this to overseas? Nothing's for sale, chill guy. Nada se vende, hermano. Get you some water and wash your hands. You got to rinse the dust off. Why, the water's dusty? Is there any magazine capacity restrictions in the U.S.? There's probably about 6 or 7 states that restrict it down to either 15 or 10, unfortunately. Not where I'm at. Come back on Thursday. Are you going to still be streaming when I get out of school? Jessica, I come live 6 p.m. Arizona time every night unless I mention something. So tomorrow I'll be on too, unless I decide to take a break. Have you seen some of the American lineups getting better? Robert, not sure what you mean. My water has bones. Oh boy. What's the best gun you have? I don't know if I have a best gun. Nada se vende cajar. No me varida otra. I already told them that. Yeah. All of them have the best. There we go. I have a worst, though. I do have a worst. That one is true. Everybody's got a worst. That one's easy enough to pick out. What's up, Makahiv? Do you have a Mosin M44 carbine? Makahi, my Mosin is a carbine. I don't know if you can see it, but in that little writing there, it actually says M38. So mine's an M38 carbine. Do you ever leave the house unarmed? Possibly, maybe, I don't know. How often do you go shooting? Zach, I haven't gone shooting in 2 weeks, so it's about time to again. Let's see. Don't know that's many shotguns, though. I have a lot of shotguns, yeah. Natasha says hi. Robert says some of the Century AK lineup, like the reinforced Trinium, introduced nothing for sale. God damn it. I would like one more. Yeah. What's the highest caliber you have? A 338 Lapua and a 5.77 Schneider. Everyone puts flour in his pancakes. Well, who doesn't? Mr. Hartz, unfortunately I can't read your name. Do you ever go deer hunting? Kyle, we have a deer hunt mid-November. If you guys want to see that, like and subscribe. We have a bear hunt in the spring coming up. And hopefully I have a lead in. I'm not sure if I got a tag yet. I got to check. But I did pick up a bear tag on the 7th. Do you think your arsenal is secure from thieves? You're starting to ask some weird questions there, Serbia. Do you have life waffle fries? Do I like waffle fries? I've heard of waffle fries. I've never had them. Or no, I have. Yeah, waffle fries are good. I thought you meant the fries that are actual waffle. They make them long and skinny. I like the gun box. Oh, that's an MP5 clone. Oh, yeah, I love waffles, too. No, we don't mean that, Jessica. I don't know anyone who puts flowers on top of a pancake. You said flour, as in like powder. Usually they use syrup and butter. Might be a Fed. Yeah, who knows what. What's your dream gun? Don't really know, Mr. Neo. Just because my uncle, he just got a 8-point deer. Nice, Kyle. Actually, I'm having some coffee and waffle. Dude, I'll take some waffles tonight. I might cook some up with some bacon and eggs tonight, guys, after the stream. Squid Gun, man. What's up? Jerry, welcome. I think walking the house, he'd be walking the same way and going, no, wrong house. Yeah. Coffee's amazing. Yeah, my dad has a musket. Secretly a glowly, whatever that is. Nice armory, brother. Thank you, Zach. Like and subscribe, my friend. It's called a Florista. You got a flintlock. Elijah Torres. That is it's a cap and ball, so it's a little bit newer than a flintlock. It's from 1840s, roughly. Kentucky rifle. Make me some drum. I haven't eaten all day. Yeah. Do you have any suppressors? I don't. Yeah, look, there we go, asking funny questions. First time here. Welcome, Jerry. Like and subscribe if you aren't. We do shorts of shooting, lives just about every night. We do shorts of hiking, exploring, long formats of cave exploring, shooting too. I just did a long format. It's an hour and 30 minutes of exploring a cavern, if you like this stuff. Yeah, definitely, Jerry, definitely squad. Coffee. See ya. Duran, what's up? What do you need, buddy? Mr. Roommate. Smiley. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Zach. I can see you through your wall, right. Abby Toy, Kentucky on 4. Do you have a rifle 113? What do you mean, Anna? Do you have a 50 cal? Why, guy? I do have a 50, or it's a 500 Smith & Wesson. I do not have a 50 AE, a 50 Barrel Wolf, or a 50 BMG. Any flash bangers? I don't, Serbia. I have a toy Kentucky long rifle. Okay. I would not recommend trying to rob this guy. You should go in for your FFL. It is a lot easier here. I probably should get a Curio, a Q&R. Whatever it's called. CNR. Debate, AR platform, or AK platform. Thanks, George, for the suggestion there. He's not selling. No, we're not. What's your opinion of an AK-5? Never heard of it. I will take that. Just about everywhere in the Bible Belt makes it easy. Well, yeah, I'm in southern Arizona, and we're not in the Bible Belt, but we're super easy. You need grenades, bombs, explosive devices. No, Serbia, we don't. Just about everywhere in the Bible. Okay, that one I already read. AK 1,000 times. Yeah, dude, same. Well, not quite 1,000, but I would go with an AR more. I mean, an AK more, because they'll last a lot longer in the conditions that eventually we might get. Welcome, Steve. Need a 2 Smith & Wesson 500s, one for each hand. Arizona City, Steve. Welcome, buddy. FFL feed is $10. I think Zeus mine is as well, I think. California's outrageous for him. Robert says, nice guns. Thank you. Do you have a Remington? CX Smarr. I have 2 Remington 700s, a 270 and a 30-06, and I have a Remington number 4 rolling block 32 rimfire. Eterna, America. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Like and subscribe. I live in Oregon now with all the laws coming, thinking of moving to Idaho. There we go, Zach. Noise, he says. Jessica's hi again. What's the oldest gun you have? Neo, that one right there, the Kentucky rifle from 1840s. If you went back in time and fought in the Civil War, what gun are you taking? That would be weird. I'd probably take the AK. They'd be like, dude, who's this guy? Where'd he come from? Look at this, man. Make sure you bring a lot of ammo with you, though. AM1 Abrams tank. Yeah, we got one of those. That'd be cool. Oh, you're saying bring that back to Civil War. You'd be like, what the... I bought a shoulder pad for clay shooting. You ever try one? A clay shooting? Oh, yeah. Do you support Canada join the U.S.? Maybe. Yeah, that would definitely be true. That'd just be sad. You'd have much advantage. That'd be pitiful. I know, right? Let's see. Actually, I have a 50 AE, but it's not in my hands. It is mine, but it's only allowed at work. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're real. Of course they are. What's up, Luis? M44 was my first gun. It was $50, and ammo was dirt cheap. Those were the days. Yeah, they were. Nat 5. What's your favorite gun? A CX Mirror. My favorite on the table is my TTI Canon Combat. I like their musket balls. Just bounce off the tank. Be the huge bowling ball cannon. Might hurt the tank a bit. They'll just bounce back and hit the other guy. What was the most expensive gun you fired? It probably was a Watchtower or a Staccato. I think it was a Watchtower because those thingies are like $6 or $7 grand. It's a double stack 1911. No M1 Grands, no Deagles. What if you brought a flamethrower or an AK-47 and a 1911 or a grenade launcher? That'd work. What's up, Isaiah? Welcome, buddy. American croissant. Yep, American croissant. A lot of new people coming in, guys. Like and subscribe if you could. We'd really appreciate it. Means a lot to the channel. And welcome to Desert Armory and More. A croissant. Yep. Do you know about the AK Alpha? No, I don't, Neo. Any revolvers? Nat 5. I have 16 revolvers. None are out today. I had some out last night. Thursdays, we have them out all the time. Nat 5. We have wheel gun Thursday. So if you want to see all my wheel guns, all 16 of them, they'll be out on the table on Thursday, I mean. Jessica, we don't use that number here, if you don't mind. You've been on here a while, so we'll leave you. We won't kick you out, but please don't use that. We don't use that number. It's just dumbness. The mini deagle is cooler, really limited though. Yeah, Philip, they are. Yes, I got a lot of revolvers in the vault. That's where all of them but one are right now. Welcome, Philip, to the channel, to Desert Armory and More. Appreciate you showing up. Uh-oh, in my chat, people go for AK more than ARs. Other chats, it's the other way around. What is your favorite animal to hunt? Probably squirrels or coyotes. Mateo, we don't type that here. We do not type that here, my friend. You get booted. If you just hop in here and do that, you get booted. I like AR. I'd never own AK. Why not, buddy? Or if you bought a grenade launcher. Yeah, there you go. And a machine gun Tommy. They'd be like, what the world? Oh, come on. Did she really just say, I don't know. She's been in here a while, though, so I'm not going to kick her out. The other person just was trolling. I'm not going to kick her out. She's been in here a while. She's been here for like an hour almost. Can't even understand why the trolls typed today. Wacko, I know, right? If you can have any gun in the world, what would it be? Probably some MG, probably Neo. I would put wood furniture on the AR. Oh, yeah, that's true. I love wood furniture. George Cowboy Dude, 6'7". Jessica, like I said, we don't put that here. Admired, welcome. Eon says hi. Guns be with us. There we go. Living word, what's up? The Wooks is so expensive, though. I know, but that's the way to go, though. Wooks is like the best one. Whoop, the best one. What Glock is that? KK, that is a Glock 20 chambered in 10 mil. You made me sad. Why'd I make you sad? Hey, be nice, George. They are younger, so they do have softer feelings than we are, okay? Let's see here. We just don't use that, my friend. Okay, thank you for answering all my questions. Stay safe out there. Bye. Thank you, Neil. I'm old and I'm squeamish. I was just saying, it's just kind of gibberish, useless that we don't use. Favorite Glock? I'm not sure. I actually don't have that many Glocks. I only have one. I'd probably say a 19 or 17X, something like that, one of those. Squeamish, I said squishy. Oh, I thought you said squeamy. Sorry. Have any Lee Enfields? I do. I got the Lee Enfield 303 British, number 4 Mark 1 or Mark 4 number 1, however it said. And then we have the Lee Enfield made in Nepal. Oh no, yeah, is that Lee Enfield or is that Springfield? No, it's Lee Enfield 577. Any gun in the world, I'd have to go with the gold AK that belongs to Saddam and one of Adolf's pistols. There you go. Let's see, what would you suggest for home defense, close quarters, knife, or gun? Serbia gun, probably. Nice BB guns. Derek, we do have a pellet gun right there. It's okay, George. I didn't mean to say that to you anyway. DM, man, that weapon better than Indian Army. What you mean? What's your favorite World War II gun? Currently, what I own, Soulless, for rifles probably would be at least what I have, is the 303 British right there. But I would love to get a broom handle or a, what do you call it? A Luger. You want a Walther P38. That'd be cool. I love these, man. Thank you, Living Word. Appreciate you. I like your name, by the way. And that is only Jesus Christ, right? What's your favorite revolver? Jessica, it's in that blue box up on top there. It's a 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum. No 4570s, Nats & Co. Eventually, we'll probably get one of those. First, the donations that we get on the chat, because we're monetized now, is going to go towards a TX22 Taurus with an FRT. Next, it's going to go for an FRT for the MB5 clone. And after that, might go for a 4570. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. Chillax, dude. But come on, I wasn't being serious. I cannot insult child. There you go. Any muskets or flintlock? Shared, right there. Musket on the floor there. Kentucky rifle from like 1870s. Sorry, 1840. Nice lever gun. Thanks, McKinley. Hey, what's up, J-Dog? I found out you're in here because you just blocked somebody. What if the intruder is unarmed? Would you go hand-to-hand combat? I don't know, my friend. Did you hear about the new 26X? I did. They're taking orders for me here. I always say if folks can't decide what to get, go with a G19 because they're just awesome and won't let you down. Right. Mark, dang, you got a lot of guns. Thank you. J-Dog, yo, what's up, brother? How you doing this evening? Walther P38, original Megatron. I also wanted a metal figure of him as a kid. Jessica says, bro, I didn't even do anything to you, but I'm sorry for saying that, bro. Oh, for who? Me or for the other fella? For George. Grinds my gears. Please show the gun rack. I see something purdy barrels. Oh, these, yeah. Right over here. J-Dog. Looking at getting a Tika. There you go, Blue Rains. Rufus Law, why not? What you mean? Blue, nice blue box. Bet the 460 round cost a few bobs. A little bit. Try Henry 4570. You won't be disappointed. I was thinking that, or I would really like to get Winchester 4570. I like Winchesters. Oh, that's why my second favorite revolvers. There you go. No, I didn't block anyone. Just removed the comment. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. What's up, James? James Draco. Man, you have some cool stuff. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't know you had a musket. I was actually trying to tell you that. Let's see here. Soulless decision. What Russian guns do you have that's not a Kalashnikov or an AK? The SKS is from Narenko. The Mosin Nagant, right there. The Mosin Nagant's from Russia. Mr. Soulless, right here. It's a Russian Mosin Nagant from 43. You know, so stay cool just because text is easily misinterpreted. Yeah, it is. It ain't no lie. I'm a more handgun guy. Yeah, but George, you do like that AK that you showed me on that video the other day. That was cool. Love this, guys. Thank you. Those are very nice. Thank you. You're welcome, Grinds. You had a musket. Yeah, it's on the floor. Yeah. A foot gun guy, to be frank. A foot gun guy? Muzzle loaders are still cool. Oh, yeah, they are. Are you ready for a zombie apocalypse? Yes, sir, Draco. We are. Draco. Or Draco, however you pronounce that. You're new. You mind subscribing? Like and subscribe, my friends, to Desert Armory and More. We appreciate you, my friends. Just a second ago, I was playing a game with my muskets and tons of stuff like Atto. Excuse me. Spinning the block with my Glock. Zombies finally getting a shot. Na 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 na. No, it's not a flintlock. That one. That one's a percussion cap. Ball and cap, I guess they call them. Stellar cubic beam. What's up? What happens when the aliens turn the firing bullets into dust? Hopefully we get our lasers out too then. Right? Sorry I keep doing this, but I know how to spell because I'm just doing it. There you go. I'm sure the zombies are here already. They might be. They might enter our house and go, no, never mind. Nah. Not this guy's house. Next. The thing is Arizona's loaded with guns. Shared. I do not know. I'm thinking like a low 40s or a high 30s. I think my guess is maybe a 37 or a 42 or something. I don't know. Mad gun, they're not here yet. Made a plasma weapon out of 2 lighters and a can of jet fuel. I'm prepared for aliens. There you go. Excuse me. Alex still in here? Or did he leave? He must just be silent in the background. You still on, Alex? I haven't heard you chat in a while. Didn't hear any peeps. George says, thanks. I also like AK, golden, and silver AKs. Yeah. But a pistol is more easy to tune with golden details. Yeah, there you go. What's your emergency? Random guy, I don't know. 911. What's your emergency? I just found a stash of guns. What? Are they legally acquired? Yes. Well, then why are you calling me? Stop being stupid and hang up the phone. Okay. Stop being a Karen. Okay. I feel you have never lived the full muzzleload experience until you've shot a 2-gauge punt gun or a 90 cal wall gun. Yeah, the 2-gauge punt gun. What's his name has one? Kentucky Ballistics. It's called the Fury. Oh, call 911. Call my phone. Just jokes. We know you are. Random guy, bro. It was in my hand. Dumb. Yeah, that's a funny joke. You're the only live stream. Oh, right now? There's nobody else is on right now doing a live of guns. Let me see. Let's see here. I just had something get age restricted. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's weird. It's the first age. Oh, Tactical Llama's on. I'm going to have to check that one out. I just got age restricted on something. It says it's not viewable to users who are under 18 or who are signed out. We'll have to look that one up. That's the first one I got of that. Hey, Yukon! See you later, Zeus. You say about why, and I asked about why not. Random guy. Bro! Do you have a Glock 17? I do not, Lucas. It's a Glock 20 10mm right there. Hey, I'm back. What's up, Jacob Reynolds? Jacob Reynolds, where's Ryan Reynolds? Meech, what's up? Zion Chakuma, what's up? Excuse me. Oh, dude, did you just read my thing? I didn't mean to do that. I tried to say Flintlock. I have no idea. Happy Columbus Day. Yeah, it is Columbus Day. Smash them like buttons 50 times, guys. Yo, what's the slime? What you mean? Ryan is my middle name. There you go. Brero, subscribe your videos and like your videos too. Thank you, buddy. What you mean, Mr. Meech? Okay, then I see Jessica, but I'm not understanding her. Oh, that. Why am I whining? I don't know, Yukon. Why are you whining? You'll be wine. Need some cheese with your wine there, my friend? Yukon is cool. He let me eat the dip in his lip when he was down chewing it. What? Let me see your sniper. Zion, we've got this one here. I don't think you're here already. I'm here. Just saying what's up. Okay. What's behind the AK? An AR-15. Modern sporting rifle, Jacob. It's an AR-15 behind the AK. Oh, that's good. Zion, that is a 338 Lapua Ruger Precision. It's got a Vortex Venom on it. Well, obviously the real Walking Dead are not here. So, yeah. Got revolvers of any type. I got a whole bunch demo. Today, though, is not revolver day. I'll have those out Thursday. I got 16 different revolvers currently. We call it Wheel Gun Thursday. Sorry, Thursdays when we have them out. Ice, what's up? I don't think aliens are coming anytime soon. We'll see. I meant the way you read my comment cracked me up. Oh, there you go. Do you have some Desert Eagle? I do not. I don't have any Desert Eagles. They're already here, Jessica. I have alien DNA. There you go. How many guns you got? I don't know. Do I have Methyl CC-117? What do you mean? It's a DNA mutation? Herman. Yeah, I don't know how many I have. Bro, no, you're not. Dude, yeah, I don't know. Who knows about that, Jessica? Basically means I can't detox. What's up? Mad Gun says, how much is a box of ammo? Say 59 ammo around your parts. You can get them regularly on sale for maybe like $11.99, $12.99. No, you can't shoot guns live. No 8 gauges. Nope. Good to see your subscriber count is going up. I was in the first 100. Thank you, Shared. See you, Random. It's really a mutational loo. Yeah, I don't have any 8 gauges. I have an 8 gauge shell, but not anything to shoot it. I'll probably have to stop here soon. I've been on a little over 2 hours. This only shows 14 something, but that's because it reset at like 2 hours. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Wonder which one I got restricted on. It would have been one I just posted, but I didn't post anything that dramatic recently. Hello, how's it going tonight? Pretty good, Cooper. How about yourself? What do you got on there? A little cowboy or something? David Valkin. What's up? Welcome, David Valkin. 38 people watching. It says, yeah, it's just 32 on mine. Well, I am so tired. It's got me curious why one of mine got restricted. I haven't done anything weird of late. What's the cost of the short gun? Short gun? What do you mean, buddy? What is the cost for a short gun? Nothing's for sale, but I'm not sure what you're meaning. 32. Mine's down to 19 now. Jessica says, you okay? I'm fine. I'm just tired. I probably need to shut the live down, guys. I've been on twice today, actually. Do you have a Glock 19? If you do, can we see it? A Glock 19? No, I have a Glock 20, 10 mil. I'm doing well. Recently got a Mauser Work Model 90DA. It arrived missing the rear sight and had the wrong magazine. Was it from Royal Tiger Imports? They do some of that dumb stuff. Let's see. AKs are still winning, 68%, and ARs 32%. So got to find them parts. Yeah, it's sad. Lauren, right there. 338 Lapua, Precision Ruger. No Madison Guns Indian. Okay, is that SKS behind the bolt action? Yes, it is. That's an SKS Norinco. from 54, 52, something like that. Never heard of that one, Cooper. Excuse me. Moonlight. I have no idea. I do not know how many I have. I haven't counted in a long time. Arizona Hunter, welcome, fellow Arizonan. I'm in southern Arizona. It's going pretty good. We had a whole bunch of rain today and yesterday. How about you? Similar practices, though. I have had better luck with RTI. I hope you're having a good night. So far, buddy. Beautiful Miko. A lot of folks will like that. Why is your AM? What you mean, buddy? Dabu Daru. What you mean, Lauren? Finally some rain. God bless. Yeah, Nunya. Welcome, buddy. Hey, I live in Arizona. Deaning Roads. I live in southern Arizona. I'm south of Sierra Vista. Well, that's good numbers. What is the best round for duck hunting? 10 gauge? No. 12 gauge would be good enough. With duck rounds, yeah. I don't know if you remember me, but I'm in Prescott. I believe it was your cousin that lives up there, right? Yes, Arizona Hunter, yes. There's like another guy on here that lives in Prescott, too. I forget what his name is. Yeah, I have a cousin that lives up there. What is the best shotgun to do duck hunting? Duck hunting? Probably just a 12 gauge with the proper shells. It's the end of the world. You could only use one gun to survive. Which gun you being? That AK-47 waiters. What is the best gun? I don't really have a best gun, Laurel. Yeah, it's a small world, definitely. 3-inch shells with the goat. They would be. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that shoots 3-inch, I don't think. Oh, no, I have a bolt action that shoots 3-inch magnums. 12, 16, or 20. A 12 gauge, buddy. On the way to 10K subscribers. Congratulations. Thank you, Nunya. Why is your AK mag so short? It's just a 10 one in there, and it stacks better on the shelves. AK is a good choice. Yeah, it is. AR-15 or AK. I have a voting thing up there. There's a poll running, Mr. Mason. I would go with the AK just because they will run pretty much forever. It keeps doing it again. I don't know why. What, signing you off? Let's see. I need to quit in about 5 minutes, guys. Oh, this is JoJo Fast. JoJo Fast, not JoJo Slow. He must be Fast and Furious, not Slow and Curious? Or he's Speedy Gonzalez, not Slowpoke Rodriguez. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, mate. Just lost a subscriber. I wonder who that was. 35 in the chat. For a little bit, it went down to 19, I think. Went real low. Little dippy dip. The chat freeze up. Are you guys there? Let's see. Yeah, chat froze up for a little bit. Last one and gained one. There we go. Nunya, we good here. Hey, Danny, thank you. How are you? You say we good here. Okay. Racer, how's it going? We're about to shut down here. Ever since you showed us the Canik Blue Sketch, I'm going to nuts looking for one in stock. Yeah, that thing is beautiful, huh? Yes, I'm not slow. Yeah. Jojo Fast. Jojo Fast. Alex, you're about to go to bed. I feel like it. I need to cook supper, then I might go to bed early. Let's see. Cooper's back. The Mauser Model 90DA is just a FEG. Oh, I have an FEG. It's a 9mm Makarov. High power clone. Even thought it was a unique style pistol, so all Mausers did was import it and refinish them, and it was actually the last handgun Mauser made. Okay. Chili was for dinner. Nice, Nunya. I'm probably going to make, I might make, someone was talking about waffles earlier, so I might do waffles, bacon, and eggs. My stomach's actually growling right now. It just all of a sudden was. When you mentioned chili and all of a sudden, blah, 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 blah. Love the collection. Look forward to seeing the live tomorrow. Have a good night, brother. Drop AK, by the way. Dope AK. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a Kalashnikov. Hey, what's up, Carbine? You're the guy I've been looking for. I need to moderate you, man. There you go. None you can't beat breakfast for supper. I know, right? Breakfast food's good for any time of the day. Currently 23, 26 hours. Gotcha. Covert Yeti, welcome. We're at 8:27 p.m. over here in southern Arizona. Oh yeah, breakfast meal. You have for snack. You can have cereal before you go to bed. You got it for lunch, breakfast, supper. I mean, yeah, breakfast good for anything, man. AKs are winning in my chat. It's interesting. Others ARs are winning. Hello from Brazil. What's up, buddy? Tiago. I think I'll make a YouTube video about it. Mauser Model 98DA, the last Mauser handgun that doesn't really exist. Ha ha. Nice one, Cooper. Do you have a scar? I don't. I do have an FN57. I'll have that out on Friday. Mr. Cruz, I have one AR. Right there. For me, it's 2327. Oh, excuse me. How long you been on for already? 2 hours and 15 minutes, Alex. It shows only 22 minutes and something, but way more than that. Red Dawn and Sketch. Dave, we plan on it. I need to buy the plates for it. It comes with a lot of plates, but it doesn't come with a plate for a Vortex. Sorry, just hopping on. Just got off of work. I'll see you on the next one. Gotta go get some sleep. God bless. Same to you, Arizona. That cute. I'm not slow. Yeah, there we go. Tyler, what's up? You say hi. I scroll in, and first thing I hear is breakfast food is a good all day, and first thing I see is a Sega. I'm home. You just made it, buddy. We're about to close down. I've been on for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Private Rose, what's up? Hello from the Fort Jackson military base. Hope you're having an amazing night. Private Rose, thank you for your service. Try my best to honor my military personnel. That way, it jojo fast. Yep. Not jojo slow. You're so slow. That's your cousin's name. You're so slow. You so. Like a U and an S-O. You're so slow. Yeah, I know you guys just got in here. Some of you, Private Rose, Tyler, Willie. Fortunately, we're going to close down the live here. I've been on 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 50 minutes something. That's where I am. My best salute that I can show you right now. Thank you, Rose. All right, guys, we're closing down the live. Appreciate you all showing up to Desert Armory and More. I'm sorry. Yes, there's an SKS and a Mosin. The SKS is a Norinco from the Cold War, and the Mosin is M38 carbine. Only one AK, buddy. We're closing down the chat, guys. Appreciate y'all showing up to Desert Armory and More. We thank you for the subscriptions we got. We also got 2 memberships. One's a full-time, one's a membership gifted. If you want to become a member, they're $1.99 a month starting. It's just to kind of help promote the channel a little bit, and you also get some special videos too that I'll put members only. So if you like this stuff, thank you. We also do shorts of shooting, exploring caves, mines, hiking. I just did a long format of hiking in a cave. So if you like that stuff, take a look at it. It's about an hour and a half long. So anyways, guys, God bless you all. Y'all have a blessed day, and welcome again to Desert Armory and More. And thank you for all that you do for our channel. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Arizona time. If not, I'll let you know on a short. Thank you all again, and you have a blessed night. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Trust God in those times of uncertainties. Instead, ask Him for help, and He will give light on your way. You all have a blessed night, people, and